Yep.
Hell no.
Hell no?
Go.
Calm down.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Don't fall into the glass.
No, absolutely not.
What happened?
Oh my god, it hurts. Oh guys, I'm gonna throw up every time.
Did you tweak something? Wait, watch my camera.
Not only could she not, she might throw up.
Why would you guys tell me to do that?
I didn't. I said hell no.
Yo, she's actually in pain.
That was our fault.
You said it's gonna be your shoes? I think so. No, guys, it really hurts really bad. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
People, it's like, if you can notice a light-skinned person's ashy, that's just like bad maintenance of yourself, you know? Like, it's not...
You're super ash.
I feel like it's easy... Actually, no, let me not say it.
No, don't say that.
The darker the
We're not
skin.
starting season 6 out
But
like that.
can you guys write on your like leg and shit?
Yes.
You guys can do
My
that?
girlfriend does that.
You
all the
guys
time.
know what that's...
Your girlfriend writes on your leg when you're ashy?
If I get ashy in the winter, yeah.
That feels
You
racist.
gotta, yeah, you gotta.
But how
You gotta tell her to
clear...
cut that out.
Why you cut that out?
That feels racist because like she's not black. She played tic-tac-toe on you. That's great.
But how clear of a tic-tac-toe...
Like that sounds crazy.
But how clear...
Whole other level.
How clear
Don't
of a
curse.
tic-tac-toe can you really play on light-skinned skin? That's like...
Clearly clear. His girl's doing it.
That's like, you know when you like...
They be having a slice to it.
It's like trying to like erase something with an eraser and like it's still there a little bit.
Yeah, those Fugazi erasers.
Yeah.
The ones that are too
Or when
hard.
they tried to, you know when they tried to freak like the pen with the eraser and it like barely erased?
I hated that. The erasable pen was terrible.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Anyways, guys, we're back. Can I get a round of applause? Welcome to episode 1
Episode 1. Wow.
of season 6
Yes.
of the Relentless
we are on
Diaries
our Tracy
podcast.
McGrady today.
No, we're not. No, we got to switch it up.
Oh.
Okay,
I-
we're
we
on our
can't-
Cam Newton today.
No, we can't. Oh, we can't do NBA players anymore. We
It's
did
gonna get tough.
We should run through everybody who's number 1. We should like all the numbers.
Oh my god, that might be hard. I thought, are we gonna do WNBA this season?
Sure.
All right, WNBA.
Yeah, so who's
I mean, we're gonna have to Google every
Yeah,
episode.
it's gonna be
All
it's gonna
stars.
be a lot of googling.
All I know is number 12 and number what's
Juju?
Angel Reese?
Oh, that's crazy.
What number is Angel?
you don't even know.
Angel Reese is
She
not
22,
20.
29?
No.
What number is?
I know Juju's 12. I think Caitlin Clark's 22.
You have a relationship with 12. Juju's 12, Jaws
Yeah.
12. Man loves 12.
Some good hoopers.
It's a good, yeah, it's a good number.
You know, this is how you know the state of women's basketball is just like needs more infrastructure because it doesn't give me the like
Oh, you can't
full list
even
of
Google
people
it.
the way that it would for like NBA players.
What number is Skylar Diggins
24.
or Brittany Griner?
I don't know.
Paige Beckers is number 5, so she's
Well,
close.
great. We don't have a number 1.
Anyways,
All right, well, let's.
We'll get to the drawing board with the
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah. I don't know if we should do the let's do football in NBA.
Okay,
so.
let's welcome to the Cam Newton / Tracy McGrady, male-dominated episode of the Relentless Diaries podcast, our premiere, our pilot. We were off for 2 weeks. As you
Male
can-
dominated.
Well, yeah, because we don't have any women yet. So until we start getting some women numbers, we're still in a male-dominated.
that's
yeah.
your job.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I'll look into that.
Support women.
But yeah, we've been off for 2 weeks. Very happy to be back. We got a new studio. If you're watching on YouTube where you see the clips, we are in a new home. Found a new spot. Very like it. Very like it. I like it a lot.
Like it?
Very like
Yeah, you ain't potted in a minute.
I know, right? I can't even talk. I like
Girl
it very
went
much.
for Christmas break and turned fob.
It's very comfortable, very homey. We got some plants.
Yeah.
We got a nude color scheme. Comfortable couch. I like
Very
it.
Yeezy color scheme.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Enjoy.
2015 Yeezy.
I didn't even
Yeah,
notice this
off brown.
painting.
I only know it's like a forest painting. I like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, how's 2 weeks been? How's your New Year's? How was your holidays? Mucho broke his nose.
That's wild.
Yeah. What
Who
happened?
punched you in the face?
Yeah, what
I
happened?
wish I
What's-
could have a cool story like that. But yeah, for everybody who's like watching the pod, you'll see I have like tape on my nose and even on my forehead too.
Oh my God.
It's not that bad. But
Oh,
got-
You be
Ooh.
talking that much shit on here?
Double tape.
Did you
dog.
Did you stitch? You have to get stitches?
Found you.
Stitches or staples?
They're liquid stitches. That's what they called it.
Ooh,
It's
so they'll
just
just-
like,
they'll
it's just like
dissolve.
glue, and then they put like staples on the side.
Okay.
Shit, look at God.
But it was the dumbest story. I talked about it on Twitter, so Zoe knows already, but none of these guys do. But yeah, I was out last Friday night. I went to a bar after another bar, whatever. And I seen this guy. It was like late. It was like 2 a.m. I seen out the corner of my eye, like somebody who I haven't seen for like 10 years. And then he yells my name in a very drunk fashion. He's like,
No, Samucho.
yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, I wasn't even in that mode. It was like a chill night for me, you know what I mean? This guy, like, he tries to hail me, and then I see him, and I give him the hand, and then he pushes me in so hard when I'm not even close enough for him to do that yet. And then it's late at this bar, so I guess it's slippery. And so he pulls me in, and I slip and completely miss him, and then fall like right smack into like the corner of a wall. Yeah.
So like your
Final
face
Destination
hit the
action?
corner of
Yeah,
the
my
wall.
face hit the corner of a wall
like
like,
this right
that. Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
also drunk?
I was also drunk.
Oh.
But like not that, like he pulled me in. Like,
Yeah.
Was that it for the night?
Nah, I still kept going.
No, you didn't. You have a problem, yo. You have a problem, yo.
You gotta commit.
I feel like
You gotta commit.
No. Sometimes you gotta go home, Mucho. And I feel like
Sometimes you
that's
gotta
a
commit.
go home moment. If I face plant into a corner of a wall,
Yeah.
I'm going home.
See, but you can look at it two ways. You can either look at it as, okay, this is a sign to go home, or it could be like, I came out and this happened. I might as well stay out since I'm already took an L. And then one of my friends, we were going to the club, and he crashed his car. He crashed into like the barrier. He didn't like total it, but he like hit the thing, and everyone was quiet. And he looked. He's like, "We still have to go."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey man, I was like, if you're upset that your car's mashed up, you might as well go have fun at the club anyways." So I get it.
Yeah, because like
You're just gonna go home and get sad.
I was talking to someone that was a nurse that night, and maybe she gave me the wrong information, but she's like, yeah, you don't need real stitches as long as you get that shit figured out in the next 12 to 24, like you'll be fine.
But
So
were
I'm
you like bleeding? Like, was it like
for like 5 minutes, and then it was dry.
5 minutes of
Yeah.
blood?
Yeah.
Lord, no.
So she's like, yeah, just make sure you handle it first thing tomorrow. And that's what I did.
Jeez, no.
Is
I
it gonna
remember-
scar?
I don't think so. I think that's the reason that, like, I didn't even have to put these stitches on, but the doctor said even that, like, you could just, even if you didn't come here, you would have been fine. But aesthetically, you'll be blessed later.
Damn. No, hell no.
Dudes in the
I remember
store
one
got
time,
scar on their
I think it was like during COVID, actually, like obviously breaking COVID rules. My friends were having like a
By
party.
the way, I love how we could just admit that now.
I know, it's
We
crazy.
just couldn't admit
But,
that 2 years ago.
Good for you.
My friends were having a party like during COVID, and I remember like driving to the party, and I blew a tire on the highway.
Ooh.
And I like pulled over. I like called roadside assistance, and I got this really cool ass dude, and he was like, "Oh, like what are you doing? Like you're driving like in the middle of COVID, like in the highway?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I'm on my way to see some friends." And he was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Do you want me to like drop you?" And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can drop you to the party," or he's like, "I'll drop you to meet your friends, and then I'll just change your tire." Like while you're inside. And I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh, bet. And I was like, all right, bet. So like he put my car on the back. I like hopped in the big truck, the seat, and we were like talking, driving, da 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 da. And then he pulls up and it's like a Rager. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. So like it's kind of like a party. And he's like, yo, do your thing. He changed my tire. And everyone like freaked out because obviously he came with like lights. And everyone thought it was the cops.
Yeah,
So everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? So he brought the cops. And I was like, yo, I brought a tow truck driver to fix my car.
Zoe ass entrance.
But I feel like back in that day, like 4 years ago, I was like, yeah, who cares? Like, party is supposed to go on. I blew a tire. I'm still on the way.
Yeah. Well, because you were younger, you felt more like that?
Yeah, and
okay.
obviously maybe I was like party deprived because it was like COVID. And I'm like, I need to see people. And like,
That's real.
I'm already on the way.
How old were you?
4 years ago, 24.
24?
Yeah, 24-ish.
You're
For that
28?
young shit.
Yes, ho.
Damn.
Don't say. You're older than me. You're going to be 30 this year.
Barely. I'm 29.
You're going to be 30 this year.
Yeah, but I'm 29.
You're older than me. I'm 28.
I feel no ways being 29.
I feel no
y'all,
way being
y'all are
28.
running away from age. I'm not.
Anyways,
Mucho's 30. His
I know,
birthday
right?
happened.
Mucho had his birthday 30 on 30.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed it because, I'm having car. You all wished.
You could have came.
How?
Only the dark skinned niggas pulled up, yo. That's it. Only
Word.
the dark skinned niggas pulled up.
The only dark skinned niggas is Tresor. So you're just
What?
saying,
I'm not with him.
well, it's your birthday. So I mean, I guess, sure.
All right, there you
okay.
go.
Yeah. I mean, I was literally on the way, but I'm,
Yeah.
you know, my car needs to, you guys put bad juju on my car.
Uber.
Take that TTC.
Are you crazy? I
Come
was
on,
already,
Usher, hit the mic.
Take a Uber.
okay, no. I was already irritated that my car like stalled and I couldn't get it back up. And I was like, are you guys crazy? I'm not pulling up to a party on a bus. I'm 28.
Uber.
I could have Uber. You know, just like, bro, like I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Like,
You're the opposite of me when I got my head split open.
yeah. Like I spent so much time trying to get my car off the side of the road. Tell you guys put bad juju on my
Wait,
car.
what? You like broke down at the side of the road?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. I had to tow my car home.
And then she was complaining how no men are mechanics anymore.
Yeah,
or something
bro.
Like that. Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, that's
Come on.
Zip it because this is a very, very, very fair statement. And I'm not blaming men, I'm blaming society. Because I feel like people put so much pressure on, you need to become a doctor and a lawyer, and you need a corporate job, and you need to make this much money a year, and you need to go to university, you need to study, and you need to this, and that. Bro, we are losing recipes of men who are good with their hands.
No, we're not. They're just all immigrants. All of our immigrant families, they're the tradespeople.
You are not wrong.
The immigrants.
I mean,
That's
you're
not even
right.
like that's
It's not a
that's
bad
not
thing.
yeah.
No, you're right. But like, I feel like, yes, you're right. But we need to push the younger generation, or like, I don't know a lot of men my age who could like come and fix my car.
Real. You don't know that
What?
many of your friends that could give you free labor.
They're gonna act like, you're talking shit, you know? Like, bro, none of you guys could come and like fix my whip.
But also, Zoe, that's not a regular thing that
Wait,
you would
did you
know
say
what
fix your
to
whip
do.
or change a tire?
She said fix my whip.
Like, my thing is,
That's
if
not
I needed
regular.
a man in my age to come and like switch out my alternator,
That's not a regular
yeah,
thing
that's- I
to
think-
do.
but I know a lot of older men
20, 30 years ago, for sure.
who know how to do it. Like all my uncles know how to do it, but like they're getting older. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, but all my uncles can change an alternator. Like that is things that like just new older men could do. Now you can ask a
Yeah,
man
but that was
to
their
like
bag.
No, even one
Those
of
same older men,
got
they couldn't.
YouTube tutorials
They
now,
couldn't. Those same older men, they can't send an email. So it's like,
yes, I can. Don't do that. And I'd rather a man know how to change my alternator than send an email. I can send the emails. Please change my alternator.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think we should leave things to the professionals. The
Yeah,
basics,
I learned that the hard way.
The basics, sure, like change a tire. Yeah, you should know how to do that. But actual
Can you
like
change a
work,
tire?
Yeah. Actual
Can you?
work.
I don't
I've
know.
I was
changed
gonna say, wrong person
multiple.
to ask.
I've changed multiple tires in my life on
All
multiple
four?
cars. Yes.
I've changed tires and I've never had a G2.
But
Changing
I-
a tire, you could figure that out on the go. Like
But-
that's pretty simple.
But I will say,
All you
I
use is a
only
smartphone?
learned. I
Just a
learned about
jack.
5 years ago. I didn't know my whole life. Like my uncle
So if
taught me.
you need to put on winter tires, you're doing it.
I'm not gonna do it, but I know how to do it.
See, so I'm not hearing it, bro.
But why would I do it if I could pay someone to do it faster? And
You save money.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Listen,
not
if
that
I wanted
expensive to
I
change
can
it.
retwist my own hair.
but yeah, you're not gonna
But
do
I'm
it.
gonna hire a lady to do it.
And if you
Or a
go
man.
somewhere,
You
like,
can retwist your. You can do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not hiring
The
a man
same
for
way
that.
it is right now, you could retwist it the same way.
No, but like
It's not gonna
he's
look the
tighten that
same.
tire tighter.
yeah, they're gonna do it faster.
Tighter.
You know, the
Jesus
mechanic.
Lord.
The mechanic has the actual
Yeah, you
thing
know.
that pulls
Yeah,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
I'm
quicker,
there
too.
I'm there, stupid with the little one that comes in the car. You have to like wind it. Like, nah, bro, I'm not.
what I know how to use.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
the jack.
I'm not doing
And
it.
honestly, as a me, this is gonna sound very like fake reverse sexist, I guess, but like me being a woman, I actually know a decent amount about cars. Like I can't like do it myself, but like if you ask me like check my oil or like, you know, top it off, I can do that. Add coolant, all that. So I can do that myself.
That's why you gotta wear the pads, yo. It's all you.
No, it's not on me.
But all those things.
Bring
yeah.
back real men.
I'd say
So he can change a tire and knows what's going on in the NBA today. Like,
I can
you know?
change a tire. I can change a tire. I never want to though. I'm a woman.
That's real.
What am I changing a tire for? What the hell?
what
Get
do
on
I
your
got to
knees, man.
Get on your knees?
Yes, get on your knees and fix the tire.
They'll catch that.
I don't think men understand that. Like, the more a man can do that's manly, the more pussy you're gonna get.
what is
You know
considered
how
manly?
you know how turned
What is
on-
considered manly?
You know how turned on I would be
Yeah.
if I'm like, babe, like, I'm trying to think of like a really good example.
To put up a shelf.
No, that's like that I can do. Like, oh, can you build like
Build
A
a
gazebo?
staircase. Yeah.
Build a what?
Like, can you put up
A
this
gazebo.
gazebo?
Yeah.
And he does it no
Those are
problem.
regular.
That's easy enough.
Okay, go do it.
That's
Go
not
do
easy.
it.
Wait, Zoe.
That is not easy.
So
I need a
that's
backyard.
Putting up a
with
gazebo is
instructions?
not easy.
That's
Yeah, okay.
A
So-
like a wood, like making
Yeah, and-
a
and-
gazebo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that what
Not
you're
even,
saying? Make
but
it?
like no, like
From
even
scratch?
no, not make it, but like even like a kid, like if Canadian Tire delivers a gazebo, it's hard to put up a gazebo.
Yeah.
So let me just
Take me an
clarify.
afternoon.
but
I
it's
do it.
possible.
It's possible, but I'm telling you, the average man cannot put together a nice gazebo.
buy
Forget,
that,
guys,
yeah.
forget about how hard it is. So are you already with this man at this point?
Yeah.
So who cares? I'm getting the pussy anyway.
No, you're not. You're getting it.
What are we doing?
More. No, I'm just saying
more?
Like, I just feel like when a man does,
Get it for lunch.
Beat the game on expert mode.
maybe you men don't deserve to be with
I'm
us
sorry.
because the more a man can, I'm just saying that if a man can do manly things,
Yeah.
very like I like a hands-on guy. You
That's
know what I'm
real.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
If a man can yes, he can put in my alternator, he can fix, he can do my brakes.
Yeah.
Oh my
and then,
God.
And then
please.
just to help your point out, if he helps build your gazebo, and then now word spreads around that this guy just, you know what I mean, built her gazebo, now he can get her friends
You know what?
in the future, not
You know
her
what?
friends.
And
But
you know
like
what?
anybody who heard about it.
You know what?
But you know what girls would value way more than a man who could build a gazebo? If I have bread. That all goes out the window.
There we go. Open and shut case Johnson.
If Mujo's building a gazebo and I say, hey, you bring your 5 friends, let's all go to dinner, I'll pay for it, they want me, not him.
Case closed.
Easily.
No,
10
so-
times out of 10.
I think first of all, I don't give a fuck about a man who could pay for my friends to eat. I don't care, respectfully. Put up a gazebo in our house.
That's real.
Please.
That's real.
Why do my bitches
I
need
don't
to
know, man.
eat? Get your own nigga to pay for you to eat.
My thing,
No, because I low-key hate that shit. Like
Yeah.
when girls are like, is your man paying? Like I'm never expecting my friend's man to pay for me to go out to dinner. And also, I'm not expecting my man to pay for you hoes. What the fuck?
we could put a button on this.
like a
Last
toll
thing I'm gonna
charge or
say is
something.
I just personally think that we should leave certain work to professionals. Because yes, you could do it, but it's not gonna be as good. Like, would you really want me changing your brakes?
If you can, yes.
Your life depends on this.
but
That's how
I
I
know-
feel
but
about
I
plumbing.
know
Like plumbing
men-
should never be like a YouTube tutorial thing. Like hire a plumber. Like
that never
is
should be.
Huh?
That never should be.
Yeah,
I know, but
but
it
I
is.
know men, like I said, my uncle's
Trade.
generation who can
that's a
easily.
good
My
point.
uncle's
But was
done
that
my
their
brakes.
trade?
No, they just really knew
Fair.
cars, and my uncle's done my brakes multiple times.
Fair.
And I'm knock on wood, my cars. I mean, other than now, but it wasn't the brakes that why my car. But still, my brakes have been blessed. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
shout out to the OGs, man. That's just not me.
Different time.
let's move on. What else happened while we were on break? I mean, we applied for the Drake grant.
The Drake grad.
We are
The Drake
12
rant's
minutes
great.
and we were talking about
Only
Drake.
12 minutes.
I swear to God.
Shit. They call-
17? No, we're killing it.
17?
Oh, okay.
The
We
Drake
are. I
brand.
mean, they called us. We posted our trailer. Someone in the comments called us the OVO. The OVO Avengers are back.
That is such a false title. It's him.
Jeez, I said, wow.
It's
OVO.
him.
OVO
It's really
Avengers.
just me. I don't want you guys to get that jacket. Maybe Zoe too a little bit.
I mean, people call me OVOs though. I don't have no ties.
We
at
might get
all.
back
Like, there's
into it
no
again
loyalty.
today. I feel like Zoe's OVO again today.
Why? Oh, I mean, there's some topics on the list where I'm again on Drake's side. I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at it objectively. I'm looking at it. Okay.
No, technically, you're kind of like the outlier. I was thinking about how it's like more lucrative to be a Drake hater than it is to be a Drake fan.
But my thing is outside of just the fandom, and we'll get into this later. I'm looking at things very objectively. And the way I'm looking at it is I understand Drake's side. That's literally what it is. Unfortunately, it's just Drake's side. So people are gonna call me a Drake Glazer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if it was any other artist, it wouldn't be a problem.
So are we getting into that now?
Well, let's get into the Drake grant first.
we didn't win. Story done.
I mean, yes, no, we know we didn't win.
We didn't
and
win.
shout out to what was his name who won?
Neiman Naz.
Yeah, shout out to him. I didn't really know him or his content, but everyone
He's
said
been
that
doing
he,
his thing for a minute.
yeah, everyone said that he was deserving and all that stuff.
Persian legend.
I mean, it was cool what Drake did. You know what I'm saying? Like, we took our shot. We wrote a little something. Might as well. Why not? He's giving out OVO grants. You know, like I said, everything happens for a reason. We didn't win. If we did win the 100K though, there would have been signs. There would have been
Like what?
What would have been the signs?
Um,
PayPal wire hit.
studio?
100K. What are you doing?
Studio.
what do you mean? I feel like
We need
I think we still would have been here though.
I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't
Really?
If you would have talked to me, you would have looked a lot
We would need
closer
a
at better studios.
we would need a
other than,
spot,
what
yeah.
is available
Like
to us
our
right now.
own place that we can access 24/7.
Oh, you mean like our own studio?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
yes, I'll give you that. I thought,
we'd rent a 24.
rent somewhere.
yeah, like rent someone with
24/7.
our name, like we're
we're
not
s-
going
yeah.
through it. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, you're right. So we probably would have had like our own designated spot.
Yeah.
I mean, we
You
got
would have had a car.
fuck you. What? Screw you, whore.
Yeah.
Which was 2 for 2.
Oh my god! But yes, I would have had probably a much better car. What else? I just feel like I would.
Nah, they'd see it eventually. Like, I don't think it would be like all in your face because
Yeah,
obviously
'cause-
we would split it between everyone.
And
Yeah.
it's 100K. Like once we
100K
once it-
USD, which is probably like 140.
160,
Can we
Yeah,
split it
140,
between everybody, or would Zoe like
150?
hand out like $500 each and be like, "All right, this is the pod money."
Okay.
This
First of all,
is it.
I won't lie. I went down like a rabbit hole of, okay, if we really did win this money, how are we gonna split it? And I came up with, okay, we would have to buy like all new equipment, right? I mean, we upped our equipment now, but like we would have
up it even more.
we would up it, right?
SM sevens.
Yes. So we'd up it
FX6s.
with
Yeah.
like crazy cameras,
magics.
crazy lights, crazy mics, computers, all the above.
That's at least 20 bands gone.
No.
No, he's
Zoe,
Zoe.
do you understand how much we've been stressing over just this? Like, oh, the stuff we
Gear's
have been upgrading.
expensive.
If we had 100, like, no.
If we
Zoe.
got cinema cameras, are minimum 6K
Minimum.
for just the body, not the lens. Lens is at minimum another 1,500.
The cameras in front of you right now, close to 6.
we're spending $5 on the desktop. What do you mean?
I
Like,
think that would have been a bad investment
20.
then.
Yeah, I think
No
so
way.
too.
Because you want the things that blow up is not necessarily the greatest looking things.
Yeah.
What you would need is to hire FTEs, to hire like full-time people to like make sure everything just goes smoothly and all we got to do is all of our jobs.
you'd have a staff.
Yeah.
Like it would have
Staff.
it would have
Payroll.
Oh
It would
yeah,
make more
we would
sense
have
for payroll.
and then you would
yeah.
have to just make sure that stretches for at least a year.
Yeah.
I think that's the priority.
That could be
Yeah.
better.
And then after that, you make shit look prettier.
like a
Facts.
production company or
Yeah, I
something.
would have definitely hired people and like had extra people. And I think all of us probably would have got like host wise, I'd probably give everyone like 10, 12K each, like just cash.
Oh, that's good I thought about this too. I was like,
And
okay,
the-
I would do
I was
that.
thinking the
And the
same
camera
thing.
guys?
Half to the
Well,
pod.
you would get paid more.
You'd get a salary or some
Yeah,
shit.
you
nigga.
would
Like,
get
you-
paid more. But
you-
I'm saying
yeah.
we would all get a lump sum of like 12K, like
Appreciate
host wise, and then you would just get more money monthly.
Got you.
Yeah,
But I was definitely planning to give every man like me, you, us four, 12 bands each minimum.
Yeah. Well,
It's so funny
just
because
dreaming.
nothing but a dream.
it was such a crapshoot, and we're all like thinking about, all right, this is how we're gonna do this. Is how we're gonna do
Nothing
this.
but a
So Zoe
dream.
was amped that night. He's like, we're winning.
I was like, guys, we might win. We
But
might
yeah,
win.
like 100,000 emails or something he got, something like that. Like,
And he read 300 of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
So.
Do you believe that?
No. I think he did read some, but maybe not.
Maybe like
300.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, called it a day.
Hey man, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do we want to start with? Anything else we want to talk about that happened over the break?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about, I guess, your past 2 weeks or so, a little bit. The biggest part was your car.
Yeah.
The which part?
The biggest part was my car
Yeah. What
going
about
in the
you?
gutter.
I had a pretty chill.
Oh wait, shout out to you for bringing the sound system to the birthday, bro.
Oh yeah, DJ T Dollar
Yo,
made an
he
appearance at
DJ'd
Movie
my
Club.
birthday party.
DJ T Dollar,
T Dollar.
Who's that?
me.
Yeah.
It's a very 2015
That's my
DJ
name.
Yo, Trezor is a man who wears a lot of hats, yo, because he killed it, man.
Quick little guest DJ set. I went to physio today.
How was that?
You're old as shit, yo.
Straight.
What do you wait? What do you need physio for?
I mashed up my foot.
Oh yeah,
remember?
I do remember that.
So for those of you who don't know,
Going physio for that?
I mashed up my foot playing basketball in November. Still hurts to this day. I went to physio. I got an X-ray, got ultrasound at the doctor and stuff. They said I didn't break nothing, tear nothing, but it still hurts 2 months later. So I'm like, all right. Went to physio. They said what is the term? I calloused a peripheral nerve.
Wow.
Damn.
In my pinky toe, like on the side of my foot. So I gotta like wear insoles and do ice bucket stuff, and it's very
You
strange.
got to rehab like an athlete.
It's very
That
strange.
sounds like a Kawhi injury. Like,
Yeah, and I had no business playing basketball that day, so
What
it's
do you
my
mean?
fault.
When do you ever not have business to play basketball?
I wasn't wearing the right shoes. I got convinced into a run that
What kind of shoes were you wearing?
I was wearing Yeezys.
While playing ball? Are you crazy?
Shout out to
I don't
Nick
feel
Young.
bad
but
for
that's
him
I
anymore.
more.
rolled my ankle wearing Yeezys just walking. Like they have no support at all. They're literally a fashion shoe.
And Nick Young played a full NBA game in them.
That is
They could have
so-
fooled me because everyone who went to
Did?
Donda Academy was playing in Yeezys. But
Where are they?
Damn.
This must have been a different type of Yeezy that Nick Young was playing in.
he was playing in the boots. I was not playing
He
in
wore
the
like the
boots.
Okay,
750s, I'm pretty sure.
Got you. No ankle support.
I was playing in the little alien looking ones.
The slides? I don't know nothing about
No, the
shoes.
alien looking ones. The ones
Okay.
with the squiggly
Like
bottom.
350?
I don't know which one they are.
Yeah, 350s.
But I can't
I
lie,
think
like injuries like that, those are like tall nigga injuries.
Maybe.
I mean, us men that are 6 feet and shorter,
6 feet and shorter?
or
I was jumping. No,
5'10" and shorter.
We were all going to let him do it too.
yeah, I was gonna say nothing.
Jesus.
Joey, the fucking height police.
6 feet and shorter. She looked at Mucho and just went, excuse me.
Wow.
Check your height.
Yeah, that's crazy.
like if you're more compact, you get less injuries though.
That's
I believe
true,
it.
For sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you have a longer lifespan.
I was just doing too
live.
much jumping, and I shouldn't have been jumping.
Yeah, in Yeezys.
Yeah.
That's very insane.
You pinning niggas?
What? Pinning?
I know what he
You are
means.
like, damn, pause.
I know what he means. Do you mean in that day or in general? Was that in my?
I mean,
bag?
yeah, if that's in your bag, I guess that day
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay, you got that.
What was like your peak athleticism? Could you like windmill?
Wait, can we explain to
Grade-
Zoe what that means?
Pin is like off the glass.
LeBron block.
Block.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you say blocking exist?
But that's what it's called, a pin.
pin.
When you
Oh,
pin it
yeah.
on the
LeBron block,
backboard.
like against the back.
I know, I know.
No, I couldn't windmill. I'm not
Shay
even gonna
did it
gas.
to- what's his
I'm
name?
not even gonna gas.
You
my
can
shit.
never
Shay did it to
windmill?
Tatum.
No. Yeah, I can never windmill.
You could never windmill? Could you? What's the
That's
one
not
where
a
they?
regular
Did you
dunk.
ever like?
Was it East Bay when they put it through? You couldn't do this?
Never East Bay.
That is elite athlete prospect
Yo, I
specimen.
know guys from East Bay.
I bet they were prospects
No, they weren't.
or athlete at least.
They
like
were no, they
athletics.
were solid ball players. They weren't NBA prospects.
I
though.
mean by like athletic.
No, at least like maybe D1, maybe like they could go somewhere. Maybe their track, something. Like you gotta be pretty athletic.
I know.
No, you
a
need to be
few
like
guys.
exceptionally
No,
athletic to do some shit
not
like that.
only that. You have to be athletic and you have to be flexible.
That's true.
That's the main thing.
Did you ever put down like a tip slam? Like, did you do that?
Yeah, I could do putbacks.
I never. Okay.
They're
Can
like,
you do like
Putbacks
park
are
back
difficult.
behind the head?
Behind the head,
Yeah.
no. Up like just a regular put.
You didn't have a back. Oh, yeah. Whatever.
I,
You
back
can't do-
scratcher.
You can't do
Yeah.
shit. Look at Zoe.
So I don't think you understand how
We've
hard
done this
these things
before,
are
but,
to
like-
do.
You can't even windmill.
I can
Zoe, no, Zoe, no, you don't understand the mechanics of what you're talking about. and stuff.
All I'm
It
saying
is
is,
easier to probably East Bay than windmill. Windmill is like one of the most difficult.
all I'm
athletic
saying
feats.
is,
Yeah,
I've
full
seen a
extension.
few guys like
Okay, but
early
Zoe,
college days.
Yes.
Even at like Humber, Seneca.
Did they hoop there?
Yes.
Okay.
No. But I'm saying they weren't like prospects. They were just
It
college
doesn't matter.
hoopers.
No, but you can
And I
be-
know those guys were like they could East Bay. They could.
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, once you get to that level, yes.
do you
But
know what
none
your
of us have
vertical
gotten there.
has
You
to
guys, none of you guys play college ball.
No.
No.
Oh, I thought you guys played college ball.
There are levels to, like, that's what I mean. Like, someone who's a peak athlete that plays like 3-4 years of
College ball is a
is-
peak athlete.
If you
Yeah.
play college ball, you were a star in high school.
Oh, for sure. I can
If
agree
you
with
play
that.
3-4 years of it too, and you put in work every year, like you are a hooper. Like you're probably a really like athlete.
And your the vertical you need to windmill or to do some of the dunks that
core
you're
strength.
talking about.
So y'all not sick athletes then?
So-
I'm just saying. saying because all I'm saying is
I'm not.
I think your perception is just skewed
No,
because
but she's
you're
right though. We're not saying
no, but
We're like we're good.
No, but
athletes.
you're
we're
looking
not
at
like
the- no,
top
but-
of our class, like at 1 in a million athletes.
no, but this is what I'm saying. You're looking at the 1% of athletes as the norm.
1%.
That is not normal. People who have over 37-inch verticals, that's not regular. Like that is unusual.
Listen, all I know is we posted a story on the podcast Instagram page, and people were giving us shout out to everyone who gave us a lot of suggestions of things they want to see this season. One of the main things was they want to see us in the wild outside of podcast content, and I really want to see y'all ball. I'll try to dunk.
Yeah.
You got, not dunk. Sorry, touch rim. Touch rim.
Touch
rim.
mash.
No, touch the mat.
Yo, Zoe's the most confident person of all.
What the hell?
She said she was gonna touch her.
No. She made her own
Can we
bet.
hold it to that?
Yeah, we're holding her to
No,
that.
I won't lie.
If Zoe
touch
touched the
that.
backboard, I would
Really?
blow my mind.
Guys, I think I can jump. I'm trying to think. Is there anything? I probably could touch that metal piece.
All right.
We're not gonna make you do
All
that.
This right here.
I can do that. I'm not gonna lie. I
Alright.
think I can do that.
Well,
All right.
I'll give
Can
you
we
this.
move on?
You want me to do it now?
No.
Can we move?
Yes.
Zoe,
Why?
Yes.
Can we move on?
Guys,
please?
I think I can touch that.
Do
Can we
it.
move
If I can
on?
touch that, I want an incentive.
Can we
If I
move
can
on,
touch that,
please?
what am I
You
getting?
can't, Zoe.
If I can touch that, what am I
Do
getting?
it. No, content. Let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
What
Go
am I
ahead.
getting if I can touch that?
Shit.
If you,
If you touch, okay.
still gonna finish
I got,
the
I got,
episode
I
if
got,
whatever
I got $20 in my wallet. I'll give you that.
Say less. Okay,
If
hold
you
on.
could touch the top
metal?
over there, yeah.
Can I run?
Not.
hold on.
Standing.
Standing
Yeah.
right
Do it. Not the light. The metal.
The metal.
Yes.
Standing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can't run.
No, you can't run.
No, you can't.
You can take a step.
I'll give you 20. I'll give you 20 to jump standing.
Put your
and then
hand up.
No.
10.
I wanna
if
see
you-
how
if you
far.
run up. But for now, just standing.
Stand.
Oh yeah, you got it. There you go. There you go.
Okay, I take that back.
There you go.
I take that back.
Let me get a round of applause.
Bring it to the right now, baby.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you right now.
Where is it?
And my nails are still intact.
I'm not gonna. I won't
My
go.
nails are still intact.
Okay.
And I just-
all right.
You see my verdict?
You know what?
I'm athletic, bitch. More athletic than you
I
niggas.
said corrected. I apologize.
You still can't touch
Yeah.
the. You still can't touch the backboard though.
Backboard, I don't know. Mesh, I might be able to touch.
You might be able to.
We're on a good pair. Yeah. Oh, you should have bet the 40. I see another 20 in there. Yeah, baby.
That's how I know you're a gambler for real.
Yeah, baby.
What else you want to bet?
Yeah, baby. Starting off season 6.
That's real. That's real.
That's real. So you guys underestimate who Zoe Smith is.
Now we do.
Yeah.
I'm an
But-
athletic bitch.
More than a Monte Ellis.
And that hit like my middle of my fingers. Look, it's red here.
I was gonna say.
I
that's-
want to hold on. I want to talk about that too.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy how perception can change a conversation. Because whoever said that comment that tried to say we were downplaying Zoe and Mucho tried to save it with the Westbrook and I said Monte Ellis and that was disrespect.
Which is crazy because I started by saying she's Kyrie or Steph, but
So nobody
No,
knows the
but
comment you're
thing
talking
is-
about, though.
Yeah, you gotta give some backstory.
Well, someone in the comments said
Oh yeah.
that what was the context? We were doing like basketball analogies of who people are.
like what your pod game
Yeah.
is like adjacent
And-
to
yeah.
like mirrors as a basketball.
And I said Zoe was like a Monte Ellis. And someone in the comments said the way that they were trying to downplay Zoe is so weird. Mucho tried to save it with the Westbrook, but he said Monte Ellis discredits her, blah, 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 blah.
She built this by herself.
Brick by brick.
In
This is-
Clyde's basement by herself.
This was Zoe's show. She started this shit.
The thing that I find funny is how perception completely changes this conversation because I think Westbrook sucks. I'm not going to call her Westbrook. I think Westbrook sucks, and I think Monte Ellis is one of the most underrated small guards of all time.
Real.
Monte Ellis came straight from high school. He was one of the first small shooting guards. He was an elite scorer.
Yeah.
That Monte Ellis is not a diss.
He kind of started the Warriors dynasty.
Exactly.
Clyde, you don't agree?
I don't know. I feel like Monte Ellis. No, I don't think.
I think people
It
forget
doesn't matter
who
what
Monte
you.
Ellis
Sorry,
is.
it doesn't matter what. Like in this specific context, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about Monte Ellis. It matters what he thinks about Monte Ellis.
Exactly.
Because what
I was
he
the
thinks
one that
about
said it.
Monte Ellis is what he thinks about Zoe.
Exactly.
So he's
I've been on record for years, and I don't know Westbrook as a person. I'm talking about him as a basketball player. I've been said I think Westbrook is so overrated, and Westbrook is not as sick as he has been made out to be. He's a volume shooting ball hog. So he padded the stats. Yeah. That's just what I think about Westbrook. I think Westbrook is overrated. I think Paul George is overrated.
I think Paul George is
either
overrated
way,
too.
yeah.
Just because you think a different way.
Why are you upset?
I love Prime Russ, but he's got cook.
Yeah, but just because that person thinks a different way doesn't mean that I saw it through your lens. So now you're just projecting that off of me.
And he forgot who started this show. Who does he think he is? The star? How dare he disrespect Zoe?
That's crazy.
Zoe Hive.
People be projecting.
We remember who the OG is.
It's just crazy. It's also funny how it just depending on what algorithm you land on is what the comments will be.
That's true.
Yeah.
If we're on the I hate men algorithm, nothing we say will ever be right. If we're on the red pill fresh and fit algorithm, nothing Zoe says will ever be right.
That is true.
Facts.
Yeah, they eat me up all the time.
Speaking of like basketball podcasting adjacent, I feel like I always make the analogy about podcasting and sports and stuff like that. Now, as a podcaster, I feel like there's a move or a skill or an element of the game that's very reoccurring and stuff. As a podcaster, especially in a podcast like this, you kind of need that bag of like, oh, it's story time. Here's a funny story that is like funny to tell, but also doesn't fuck up like my personal life and stuff. Tresor, I don't know. Tresor could score 40 a game with those. Yeah. I don't know. Mucho could score 50 a game with those and stuff. Me?
You can't tell those stories?
No. I can tell stories.
Yo,
but
people hate when Clyde tells stories. You don't see the comments?
No.
People are like, it's so cringy seeing Clyde try to tell a story. It just seems so painful.
What is that?
No, yeah. Today they got it. I mean,
but before they're like, why does Clyde like never? He can't tell a story. Like they be eating him up sometimes.
Hold on, no. Let me land.
Yeah.
There's like things in basketball that you need to be able to do. You know, like you need to be able to dribble. You need to, depending on your position and what you bring to the team, you need to be able to shoot. In my case, the whole funny story off the top of your head that is low stakes but's funny enough to clip and stuff like that.
It's just not
I'm
you.
shacking free throws, bro. Like that's just like you need to allow that because I got game. Like I score. I put numbers on the board and shit, you know. But when it comes to the funny story off the top, like no, if you want a crash out story, I'm gonna tell a story that's gonna fuck up the room and no one's gonna have fun after and stuff. You know, like it's not. Let people have their bag. The funny story off the top of the head bag, that's not my bag.
Yeah,
I get that.
That's real.
I hear you.
Like sometimes you feel like you might implicate people if you get deep inside that bag.
Or also, I think
it's just yeah. Oh, sure.
Yeah. But also, I think it's just
could be that too.
Clyde's like perspective and like view. Mm-hmm. I think
the last time I told like a really good crashed out story, it just gets like we get a pop star in the room and then it's like,
but that was a great story.
What should we ask her? Oh yeah, hey, remember Clyde's crash? Like,
but that was a great story.
I know it worked,
and it was hilarious.
I know.
I mean, now it's hilarious. It wasn't funny when it happened, but I thought it was a great story to tell.
Oh hell
yeah,
yeah,
that was a good.
It was a good story.
But yeah, I get it. Everybody,
just break your nose like me, and then you'll have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have. I don't have any crash.
That's one of your sliders. That's lower. You have other sliders that are higher. For me, I can't. Clyde's diplomacy slider is at like 98. Like he could just make things. Like he could say anything and no one ever gets mad at him for it. I'm not as good at that. Also, like Clyde could stay very even keeled in a conversation and just cut through. I don't think weird. Mucho gets away with it too, but I think Mucho. And it's one thing I'm gonna work on in 2025.
Mucho doesn't care.
No, but it's not even just that. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. Mucho could say anything, but if he's like giggling while he says it, people don't care.
Yeah.
I have too much conviction.
Do you mind if I throw a couple? Yo,
I have too much conviction in my voice.
Right.
I'm gonna try to just be a little more relaxed.
Be a little more loose.
And maybe I'll be able to.
With some of the shit you said.
And the funny thing is, if I didn't do this podcast, no one would hear me speak because I don't care about 98% of the things we talk about.
We kinda have to
Really? You don't
force-
care about 90% of what we talk about?
98% of the things I couldn't care less.
We have to
On this
force
show?
I
100.
couldn't care
Really?
less.
Yeah, because
Like, in my
Trezor knows
personal
how to
li-
turn it on.
Yeah, like in my personal life, I would never talk about this stuff. It would never
Really?
come up ever.
Yeah, I feel like
makes
some of
sense.
it might come up.
Yeah.
Some of it. Yeah. Some
Maybe
of
in
it.
like a group chat, but I would never deep dive to 99% of these topics.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Okay, we started the new year.
Yeah.
We want to talk about some 2025 predictions, or what do we think is going to come from this year, whether it's in entertainment, sports, music.
I think the best song of the year has already come out.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh,
I'm
I like that.
in the corner. Whoa.
Yeah. So
That
what? So let's talk.
Song of the year?
Yeah,
we're,
first
we're what,
6
7 days in? 8
Yeah,
days in?
there isn't going to be a better song than that that's going to come out this
So,
year.
by the way, we're talking about Tweaker by Gelo Ball. It's under Ball Brothers on
It's
streaming.
G3.
Oh, sorry,
Someone
G3?
messaged me and was like, put some respect on his name. Because I said, oh, Gelo Ball. He said, it's G3.
G3.
I said, I'm so sorry.
And shout out to Lonzo, one of the best playmakers of all time, penning that record.
So he actually didn't. He clarified it like a day later.
Oh, that's just a credit.
Apparently
Yeah,
he didn't
he
write
did.
it. It was all G3.
it was
He's
all,
still a good playmaker.
it was all.
I don't know. I don't think he needs a rap name. Like, just rap as Leangelo.
Leangelo's good enough.
Yeah.
Trezor, why do you think the song worked? Like, why do you think it popped off?
I think
Because
it's a mix.
You've made songs that popped, and
Yeah.
you might have like some idea into like why shit works.
It's a mix of it being the right amount. And I think it's why some of my stuff has worked too. It's the right amount of funny and the right amount of good. Like, it's not so funny that it's trash. Like, it's not like a Ice JJ Fish type of song.
Right.
And it's not too serious to where, like, you can't have
Perfect sweet
fun
spot,
and listen
yeah.
to it.
But it says the song is by the Ball brothers.
Trust me, Lonzo said on his Twitter that
Yeah.
Gelo wrote
It's
the whole
weird.
thing.
Like, when you look it up on streaming, it says that, like,
Yeah.
Ball Brothers, but then some people, when they post it, it says G3. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Okay.
I think it was the mix of that because the memes is what made it pop. It wasn't just everyone heard this great song. When you hear something, and this is just human psychology,
And
when
it-
you hear something
it was
enough,
premiered on a big streamer's stream too, right?
Neon, yeah.
that's how it became the meme. But it wasn't premiered. It's like Neon was with Gelo.
Yeah.
Gelo was like, yo, you want to hear something fire? And he
If
played
they
it on the
clip like
stream.
a 5-hour
and they clipped
stream,
it.
and that's what like that means something.
Yeah. They clipped it, and then people were roasting it. And that's how the meme started. And people were like, you know what? It's
By the
actually
way, I
kinda
wish I
hard.
got every person's name that was roasting it at the beginning because I saw that. It was a very mixed reception at the beginning, and I
Yeah.
knew that was fire right away.
Yeah, but with just human psychology, if you hear something enough, you kind of start to like it. I think the number is 7 times. Like if
I'm in
you
the
hear
back of the car with
something,
your daddy, and he's twerking and popping a pack. That one?
What is that? See
What's
China?
that?
Is that the
Was that-
Peggy?
was that
The
one?
Peggy
Yeah.
song?
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I'm telling you,
Who's that?
I never
The British
downloaded
shorty.
that song.
Oh, the girl on the bus, on top of the bus.
Yeah, I never downloaded it. I've never listened to the full song, but I
all
know
you
almost
know.
all the words.
but he's scooping it up in his hands. That's crazy, bro.
I told him to put that shrimp back in his fucking pants.
That is crazy. But that's why
No,
TikTok.
what does that mean?
Scooping
No, literally, what does that
Scooping
mean?
her titty.
No.
No, his penis.
Jesus.
That
He
was
said he
crazy.
got a big dick, but he's scooping it up with his hands. What does that mean, scooping it up?
I have no idea.
It could
So
be.
she's saying
Like you're
she-
holding it with
So
one
she's
hand.
saying it's small because he's scooping it?
But
Doesn't
if you
that-
have a big piece, don't you scoop
Yeah,
it in
you
your
would
hand?
scoop it.
That's what I would assume.
If it's small, you're using 2 fingers.
But if you are scooping, then you're not really up, right?
Wait, what?
Anyways,
No. What do you mean? What do you mean?
If you're scooping,
you
like
gotta go like yeah.
you're like soft.
I don't understand.
I don't think
Okay,
that's what
he
she
said
meant.
that he's got a big dick, but he's scooping it up in his hands.
why are you
No,
reading
because
it
it
in the
And put that
accent?
shrimp back in his fucking pants.
It sounds like she's complaining.
Yes, for sure, but I
Like,
don't
oh, he's
understand.
scooping his fucking, like as if like, oh, it can't.
But I feel like if you have a big piece, like I'm just thinking, like, and don't you have to have a piece to scoop? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you scoop it up,
You do. You're not.
so I don't.
You're not
understand.
scooping a shrimp.
That's what I'm saying.
Shrimp is finger food.
Listen, see China. I need her to. We need to clip this so she can explain what she means.
Yeah, I don't know what she means, yeah.
When, like, if I've ever scooped, like, like,
If it's okay. When?
You be scooping niggas.
I'm just saying, when you grab a penis and it's big, you have to scoop. So I'm confused what she means, but if it's small, how she's scooping.
Yeah, we need to see China on the show, yo. I don't know.
So then put that shrimp back in his fucking pants. Honestly, I don't like that song, but I like the vibe behind it.
Yeah.
That's why
she has a
TikTok-
These
banger
men
too.
want to act like a beast. So I put these men in a cage. I said, yes, girl.
That's why TikTok
gonna-
can
you
blow
can do
songs.
that.
Because when things become a trend and you hear it over and over and over and over, you start to like.
And
song
she,
is
and she,
hilarious.
I think she was studying Sexy Red. I think this girl was studying Sexy Red.
think
and
so?
she's- Yeah, because my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Like that line right there blew Sexy Red up. Literally
That's true.
just that line.
That's true. You're right.
So this girl's like, I'm pecking the man at the back of the bus. That line blew her up too.
That's what she's saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
A
God.
very unrealistic situation, by the way.
Yeah. And he's twerking and popping a perk. He is? What?
Oh, I
He's
didn't
getting
take that
pegged
one.
and taking a perk.
That's why she's on top of the double decker.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh.
No, shout out to her. She's an artist.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
And she's 21.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
No way.
She's only 21.
Save the youth.
Anyway.
CIA doing victory.
I'm
laps
scared to
and
see
shit.
China, yo.
Yeah, I feel like no
I'm
one,
scared
no
of it.
man in this room can handle it. Y'all would actually like, Tresor would be like behind the.
First of all, why'd you say y'all and then said me?
You hide from women.
I don't hide from women.
Let me He hides from aggressive women.
I hid from a stripper.
He hides from aggressive women.
And that is not my reputation. I'm in a relationship.
For sure, but I feel like even
When
if you
I
were,
was sick, I feel like you guys, especially because I've been caught, I think we're forgetting who I was.
I think I am, to be honest. I won't lie.
we really are.
I think I do have major revisionist history
I
when it
think we're
comes to you.
forgetting. I sat on this podcast and named every one of Zoe's baddie friends name by name in a
Oh,
list.
yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh, I
On the
remember.
pod?
On the
Yeah,
pod.
on the
Tresor
pod.
said he's been pushing P.
There's a clip on TikTok
Yeah, there's
of
a
this
clip
right
for
now.
sure.
That's
I've just
fine.
seen
A
name
wild
them.
clip. Like when I think back,
But I digress though. But yeah,
We don't have
gonna
to go
dig that
into
up.
it.
we don't need to dig that.
no, yeah, that's fine.
Allow me to introduce myself.
We don't need to dig that one up.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
Maybe it is revisionist
Okay,
history.
so song of the year goes to Jello so far.
All right, sorry, yeah, we
That
went
was
way off.
so far.
Yeah, predictions. What are we thinking?
That was okay.
I have no prediction. I don't, bro. This year's already been insane. So
What? We're
Why?
literally
Wait.
not even like a full week in.
exactly, and it's already been insane.
What's insane?
Planes are crashing. Trudeau's
Trudeau
resigning.
Trudeau resigned.
Cars are blowing
Okay, so-
up.
Cars
Okay.
are blowing up.
Right, the Cybertruck. So
Gelo Ball's dropping a banger.
bang
Like,
of the year.
Sports networks getting taken down.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll ease into that, but
So more your bag. Any sports predictions for the year?
I think OBJ's retiring. He's not coming back to football.
Oh hell, yeah.
Yeah, I
He
will
got
say
released.
OBJ's
so-
definitely retiring.
He
That's
he
sad
got
to
released
see,
from the
man.
Ravens.
From the
the
no, he's on the
Dolphins.
Dolphins. He
I
was
can't
on the
even keep up.
Dolphins.
He got released from the
So
Dolphins.
I don't think OBJ's coming back to the football team.
That's a good prediction.
I don't think LeBron James is gonna retire.
No,
no.
he still has a player option for next year, right?
Which is pissing me
So-
off.
Something like that.
I don't
28,
think
6, and
LeBron-
7 at
And
40
what's
years
really
old.
pissing me
What
off
do you
about
mean?
LeBron, and we'll get into also LeBron later too. Okay, and this is what I talked about. I talked about this with my family. Like I think he passed. What stat did he just pass?
The most 30-point games in history.
Yes. Okay. Was it? And who did he beat?
Michael Jordan, but it took a longer time.
Right.
So like 500 more games.
But my thing is, he keeps beating like, most points ever scored, most 3-pointers ever scored, most blocks, most. My thing is, he's been playing for 20 years, and he is the best. Is the best player in the league. It only makes sense for him to pass these stats. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why. Like, I'm not saying yes. Of course, it's impressive,
Right?
Because he's playing for 20 years. But he's been playing for 20 years. So of course he's going to be have the most points. Like he's the best player and he's been playing for 20 years. You see what I mean?
I agree with you.
So like obviously Michael Jordan was in the league for what? 12, 14 years?
about that.
Yeah.
15.
15 years.
okay.
5 years less than LeBron. LeBron's still in the league. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously the greats of a generation playing 15 versus the great of a generation playing 20, he's going to pass him just from a time point regardless.
Yeah.
So like I just don't understand why we keep like, oh my God, yes. And it's like, of course he's still
cumulative stats are dumb.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, of course he's going to be the scoring leader because he's been scoring for 20 years.
I mean,
You want to know why the ESPN everybody does this?
Why?
Slow news day. That's
Holy,
it.
because I'm
That's
like,
it.
dog. Like, yes, the man who's been the face of the league for the past 20 years should be 100% passing all this shit.
But what do you say about him for 20 years averaging 27, 7, and 7?
Yeah, like
Well, no, I like
that part
I-
you glazed
you
over
can't-
a little bit.
you can't
like,
hate on that.
Yeah.
No, you can't
He's
hate on
still
that
the
at all.
best player in 20 years.
No,
Who else is on that?
I understand
Okay.
that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, these stats of like most points.
Yeah.
You know, most three. Like, yes,
They're very ESPN.
Like, it's like, of course, like, he is a GOAT.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's still playing, just time wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So who's your GOAT again?
Like,
A light
obviously,
skin.
huh?
A light skin.
No, not a light skin. Obviously, because
There's a lot of greats that played like 22 seasons.
I personally just love Michael Jordan.
yeah.
True.
Obviously, I can't say that because obviously I wasn't really watching. I was not even born or just born when he was like at his peak.
Yeah,
of,
but
like,
we've been
Bulls.
bombarded with content
For
from Michael
sure.
Jordan,
But like
yeah.
I've always loved the way Michael Jordan plays. The Last Dance was like
Amazing,
probably one of
yeah.
the best things I ever watched in my entire life. Like that's when I was like hooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then?
Huh?
That's when you go.
Before I was already like, yeah, MJ's the GOAT, but like I think just how
Got it. Sorry.
amazing that documentary was.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, it's not even debatable to me.
One of the best.
Like this
sports
guy
ever,
is
yeah.
the best.
Facts, my bad.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't there to witness it in real time, to me, he was the best.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll stand on that.
So yeah, I was about to like roast you if you picked anybody else, but Michael Jordan, that works.
But like my thing is like it's hard
I
because
can't
it's
say
like
anything
revisionist
about that
history,
pick.
right? Like we have to like go out of our way to watch. And when I did, I was like, yo, like how are we arguing this man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
And even Kobe, I would even still put Kobe on my list before LeBron.
all right, that's what I just changed.
Yeah,
That's what I changed the subject because that's just not true. So
But from what standpoint though?
You're gonna
From
put
what
you're gonna
standpoint?
put DeMar DeRozan with aura over LeBron.
yeah.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
that's what you're
that's-
calling Kobe Bryant, DeMar DeRozan with aura?
I saw
That's
someone
rude.
call him that the other day. I
No,
thought it was
guys,
funny.
come on.
He's DeMar with defense.
No, come
That's-
on, come on. That's so disrespectful.
That is disrespectful, but Kobe is not in the league of Michael Jordan and LeBron. That's
Not in the
just-
league.
Maybe just LeBron just pisses me
No,
off, man. I don't know what it is.
The way
Maybe
that you
I'm taking
feel
it
about
personally.
the stats.
Maybe I'm taking it personally.
Do you like feel that same way when like Drake goes number one? It's like what else do you expect? Like
Well,
it's very
yeah,
like
kinda.
are you just used to it? Like is it
Yeah,
just
'cause
your
it's like,
it's
bro, like-
repetition for you?
Drake has been doing this and at the top for the past
Okay.
almost like what, 15 years.
So we didn't
like
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, what you're saying is true, but I think the part that makes it special is all of LeBron's peers are long gone.
fair,
So
for sure.
it makes like, and people who were at the same, like D Wade is gone, Melo is gone.
Yeah.
It's really just Bron and KD, and KD was like after him.
LeBron
way
almost
after him.
played with Michael Jordan. LeBron was like 6 months away from playing with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He played with Gary Payton and Karl Malone and all these fucking like he's been
Well,
around.
there are people who are like there are people in the league now who are kids of the people that he played.
They put
You
up
know
a
what I'm
stat
saying?
the other night
Yeah.
where
So-
the player on the bench was born after LeBron's
drafted.
first game.
Like, what are we doing?
that,
okay.
that is
So-
crazy. And it's not like he's just in the league being a bum. He's
No,
still
I'm
killing.
not, I never called him a bum.
28,
I'm just saying.
66.
I'm just saying that is a reason because he is played for so long at the level that he has. Of course, he's going to pass
Yeah.
these stats.
But
They're
yeah.
obvious
You know what I'm
stats.
saying?
I just don't think like being that great should be like slighted.
No,
like,
no,
That's
I'm-
like saying Tom Brady's the best. Of course, he should have 7 Super Bowls. You can't
Yeah.
because there's variables that change things. You know.
Zoe, what would you like if you? Because I love fucking doing this, but like, who would you put LeBron's like musical comparison?
It has to be Drake.
It has to be.
Who else
Really?
would it be? In regards to like numbers,
Yeah.
longevity, impact,
Okay.
changing the game, who literally else would it be?
Yeah.
When you say words like
It-
GOAT and stuff like that, some people may say Jay-Z. Some people think he's the greatest of all time, right? And a lot of people have Jay-Z revered. as
I don't
that.
think I would even put Jay-Z in my
And
GOAT
there's a lot of
conversation
people,
of rappers.
and I'm sorry because I do a lot of the basketball rap adjacent stuff. Most people would say that Drake is Steph Curry.
No.
Nah.
Drake is LeBron.
Nah.
I think Kobe is Jay-Z.
You think Kobe's
Yeah, because
Jay-Z?
of
Okay.
longevity and never the best.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you're
That
proving
is
Zoe's
so
point.
rude.
No. I think
like
Jay-Z,
that one,
like
yeah.
Jay-Z has a very, very good
Catalog?
very good
Catalog.
like catalog and like point to be the best.
Legacy.
Just like Kobe.
Right.
Undisputed talent, just like Kobe. An older head like Kobe was. Started late like Jay-Z did. He wasn't a young prospect. Kobe? Yeah, like remember when Kobe came into
nice when he drafted from high school, but he became nice he second or third year.
Later on, cemented legend, but if you ask people who's their favorite, some people still say Pac, some people still say Biggie. I think Michael Jordan is like the Pac.
Okay. I like that.
Kobe is the Jay-Z. LeBron is the Drake.
So who's Michael Jordan?
I say Pac. I say Tupac.
I disagree with you.
I
don't think he's. I wouldn't necessarily say Tupac, but I don't think there's anyone in music that you could put with Michael Jordan.
I think it's Jay-Z.
I think Tupac's a disservice for Michael Jordan.
I think Jay-Z is the Michael
short.
Jordan.
Nah, but what you got to think about Tupac and Michael Jordan is they're both bald. So we got.
I thought we were getting somewhere, and Mucho just.
But there's no. I don't think there's no one undisputable in basketball. I mean, in rap to put as Michael Jordan.
I think this is too subjective to really
even
do too much with.
Could you?
But I think Drake as LeBron is very.
I think that's pretty apt.
Could you make the argument? This is wild out there. Could you make the argument for Lil Wayne being Michael Jordan?
Nah.
I think Wayne's more Kobe. Just like effort. Just like you called him talent. I don't think it's effort. It's repetition over and over again and will.
And he
to
was
be
young
him.
when he started. Too.
I don't think.
That's good.
But I think Wayne was a talent though.
Wayne was
Because I don't think
definitely a
Wayne
talent.
tries
Wayne
for
was a
real.
Yeah, no, of course. But I'm just saying, like
Kobe was in the lab. I don't think Wayne.
I'm saying Wayne's legacy is just work. Is the amount of mixtapes and the amount of product that he put out, and just I don't know. I felt like their games are. I don't know. I think
was
their games
he
are
not everywhere in hip hop around that time? The same. Type?
Yeah. Influence wise, I feel like he has kids the way that like Kobe's got kids. Everybody that the way they play their game and everything like that. It's there's probably more people that model it after Kobe than LeBron. That's how I think about Wayne.
Wayne might be KD.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Mucho, please. Like the coochies are dry.
Yeah. But hey, I like to nerd out too, though. But yeah,
There's a great transition in here, but
there is.
Coochie's drying.
no. LeBron and Drake, but
Yeah. So I mean, really, we don't have many predictions for this year. It might be.
I don't have no prediction.
It might be.
bro.
It might be
NBA
too
champions?
early for that. Like,
I don't know.
NBA champions?
I have
Is
no
it gonna
idea.
be OKC?
to me, it's the Thunder.
that's the first team that came to
That's
me
a
too.
good one.
Yeah.
They just
I
beat
hope.
the Celtics. Before that, they beat the second best offense in
And
the
they
league.
face the Cavs
they
tonight.
beat the Knicks, and they were gonna play the Cavs tonight. Okay, so Tuesday night for everybody who's listening. So
But
yeah,
if Butler goes to Phoenix,
nah, don't shut up. The Butler, what's?
Didn't you tweet that though?
I think it'd be.
You were the first person I saw say that. I was like, oh, that does make a lot of sense.
It would be a great
the
deal.
Butler for Beal
Jimmy
deal.
Butler over Beal.
Yeah.
I was
No.
trying to say Booker.
I don't
We're
think
trying
they
to
would
not
do
dry
that.
the coochies, by the way.
Please.
Butler for Booker would be a good move, but yeah, I think that wouldn't even push the envelope to championship #1 pick.
I don't know what this year is.
But just real quick. So you saying the Thunder?
I say NBA championships the Thunder. I don't
Okay.
think OBJ is coming back from to football, and I don't think the Chiefs are winning this year.
Ooh, okay, I like
that's
that.
a good one.
I
like
don't
that.
think the Chiefs are going to win Super Bowl.
I'll say I think the Chiefs are gonna win again, even though they're not even my squad. But I think the
Yeah.
Chiefs are gonna win again.
They're kind of inevitable.
I think NIL is gonna get even crazier,
Yeah.
and I don't have a NBA champion.
And I think
okay.
something's going to happen with NFL or sports and Netflix. I think
They're already
Netflix
doing it.
No, but I think
gonna be-
that
it's
was
gonna be
kind of a test.
it's gonna be accelerated.
It's definitely going to be accelerated. I feel like
I swear
Netflix.
Amazon's doing it. Aren't they?
Yes, but I feel like Netflix is going to actively have more sports on the platform.
I'm
Yeah.
cheesed at Netflix,
Makes
man.
sense.
They're making it like I don't know how they got me to watch an old Royal Rumble rerun the other night.
Oh, so you
man.
watched that yesterday?
No,
Okay.
I didn't watch Raw, but I'm just like, oh, they have the whole back catalog of all the old
Nah, I
WWE stuff.
But what they did on
Trey,
Christmas
I know you
Day-
watch Raw.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Y'all see
this-
Travis? Oh my
What they did on Christmas Day with the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans game, like you guys understand how
Yeah.
impactful that is.
Yeah.
So if they can if Netflix ever develops some type of deal with sports, they're out of here. Because remember, Netflix was the only streaming platform that had almost any show, any movie. Before other networks were like, yo, like this network or Netflix streaming platform is making so much money off of our shit. That's why streaming is a thing now.
They
Right?
put
'Cause-
Blockbuster out of business.
Exactly. But my thing is now we have Paramount Plus. Now we have Disney Plus. Now we have all these media groups are taking back their shows from Netflix.
Yes.
So outside of Netflix now having a production company where they have Netflix produced movies, they're like, yo, since everyone wants to pull out of our shit,
gonna be
what can we do
yeah.
now?
Yeah,
Sports.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But also, that's another prediction. I think it's going to get increasingly, with that being said, I think it's going to get increasingly harder to watch sports.
That is true.
It
too.
already is, man. You need 8 different streaming services to be able to watch.
NFL, not so much. NBA, absolutely.
And that's why the NFL has better ratings. It's
Yeah.
it's easy appointment viewing. Turn on Fox, NBC, you're right there.
Like, I'm not buying
and
FS2.
Lamar Jackson's gonna win a Super Bowl this year.
Oh, so the Ravens.
Yeah.
I hope.
Sorry, okay, so I didn't get to you. So that's your main sports prediction?
That I think that Shea's gonna win a Finals MVP in 7 games over Jason Tatum.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And for him to win a regular MVP too.
Yeah.
That would be
Should've won last year.
I'd
Like,
that.
Jokic deserves it, but I'm racist, so I want SGA to win.
Me too.
Okay.
They might give it to him again though.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's another subcategory of predictions that I was thinking of, but we could get back to it. It was about to be politics, but
Oh.
yeah.
I mean,
Wrong guy.
Because
That's your funny story.
there's
out of the bag.
a
My politics slider is at 0.
okay, so I might as well just go through it now.
Yeah.
So Trudeau resigned from
Crazy.
leading the Liberals. And so that doesn't mean he resigned from being a prime minister, just from leading the Liberals. So they're looking for a replacement until elections that are probably going to happen in like
October.
April, May. No, they're going to happen.
Oh,
earlier.
you mean election for?
For national elections. They won't happen in October.
You think they're gonna push it up?
They'll likely happen. They're going to do some trickery in the parliament. Likely national elections are going to be mid-year.
You think they're gonna call it snap election?
Should be around May, yeah.
Lord of
Shit.
mercy.
So, yeah, I don't know. What's you guys' predictions? Like,
Oh, I think conservatives gonna win.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think so. I'm not saying I'm gonna vote for them. I just
Right.
think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Because if Trudeau's out, who are we voting for? They already hate Trudeau. Whoever they bring in is gonna have to. It's gonna be like a Kamala game. They're gonna have to chase,
Yeah.
right? They're
That's
gonna
a- that's
have
a good-
X amount of
yeah,
months
that's a good allegory.
to gain trust.
I have a
to
theory with that.
Put out
Keep
these
going.
policies to be personable. Who was this person? Blah blah. Like what do we like? They kind of handed. I mean, their liberals already had a rough time with Trudeau. People actually hate Trudeau, unfortunately. But
I do want to say this, though. People hate Trudeau just because of how Canadian prime ministership is set up. If you only had 2 terms that you were able to do, and then after that you couldn't run it again,
like the U.S.
yeah, like the U.S. or a lot of countries, but yeah, like the U.S., nobody would hate him that bad. It's the same way that people hated Harper after he was in for 9 years.
It's too
That
long.
is
But-
what the temperature's like. It's
Yeah.
like his 8th or 9th year of Stephen Harper is
People
kind
are
of how people have feel
people
about
are
Trudeau
tired
right
of
now.
Trudeau.
Yeah.
And we incentivize prime ministers to leave on a low because they can't just leave after trying twice. So they're only going to leave when they're hated. Until then, you're an incumbent who's a favorite, so you're going to get that second term.
And
Yeah.
that's how like U.S. politics kind of works, right? Like you do 2, and then that's it,
Then
right?
you're done.
Yeah. and it's like-
Every I mean, people hate him now because of the strike, the drone strikes. But Obama, he was pretty cool after 8 years.
yeah. Went out on a high note. you could say.
Yeah, if Bill
Some would say.
Clinton, if Bill Clinton didn't get top, he would have been fine after those 8 years. But yeah, I just wanted to put that real quick. The reason we hate Trudeau is because he only could leave once we hate him. If that wasn't the case, then he would have left on a higher note.
Yeah.
I just want to know what the dude on my main intersection is going to do. There's one dude, he stands at the corner and he has the F Trudeau memorabilia and he flies the flag all day, every day. Like, that is literally his job.
What's gonna be his brand now?
What is he going to do? The whole F Trudeau brand, all of the merch sales are going to be down. The flag sales are going to be down. Damn.
How do you guys feel? Okay, on a lighter note though, like, how would you guys feel if Trudeau, like, if you're Trudeau, right? I guess I'm talking to the men here, but if you're Trudeau and you're like, You're like the only like single ex-prime minister of dating range of all time.
Wait, you're
You
sorry.
gotta move.
Like you're a single ex-prime minister.
Right.
His wife
His wife,
divorced him.
yeah, or did and process the divorce. I don't know if they're actually divorced,
Yeah,
but
revoked it,
Sounds
whatever.
stressful. You got to bring like Secret Service to your dates and shit. Like,
Man, they're pulling up.
You gotta get an international shorty.
An
You
international.
can't date a Canadian woman.
That's fine.
Damn,
It's
man.
too hot.
that is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's way too
I'd be
hot.
on King Street, yo.
It's
Oh,
way
yeah.
too hot.
Love King Street regardless.
No, I
You'd be-
don't. No, I don't. No, I
you'd
don't.
be
You
Jimmy
wanted,
Carter.
to turn, you wanted to
Outside.
turn into what's homeboy who's doing the crack?
Marodum?
No, our man's bro.
Rob
Yeah.
Ford.
Rob
Oh,
Ford.
I have a whole theory about
Yeah.
him. Keep going.
You want him to turn into Rob Ford?
But like, Mucho, and like, work with me on the hypothetical, because you know how politics work and stuff. What would it take for like him to Kamala his way in?
For Trudeau?
No, Doug Ford.
Oh, Doug Ford.
Could he make? Does he have any?
Kamala his way in where?
No, I'm saying like, okay, Trudeau's resigned. Can he
Yeah.
find his way in as a centrist opposition to Pierre or something like that?
No, but he could definitely go for it in 2028
Go for
Oh,
what?
I don't like that.
to be prime minister.
For the Conservative Party?
Yeah.
Well, they already have a leader. That's why I'm saying if he actually, it's more some Trump shit that he would have to do, right?
So like Pierre would have to fuck up royally,
which I could see.
and then
happening.
Doug Ford could like position himself as like a man of the people, and then if he drops out, then he could step in.
There's a world I could see this taking place, but
I really-
that's crazy.
2028
That's very
or
crazy.
even
though.
2031, something like that. Yeah.
Anyways, what about entertainment before we move on? Any entertainment, pop culture, predictions, music?
I think movies are gonna flop.
Who?
A lot of movies are gonna flop this year
Yeah.
Why do you think a lot of movies are gonna flop?
because on the way that they're trying to diverse themselves from the superhero genre, like they're trying hard to do different stuff, and not a lot are succeeding. Both superhero movies and like regular films, like other than Oppenheimer and Barbie last year.
Dune 2.
Yeah, you could, but that's still in the. What is it? No, but
Dune
it's in
2 was
No,
huge.
I'm saying like it's still in the sci-fi superhero genre type of thing.
No, it's not. How's Dune?
It's very event like
It's
based.
sci-fi.
Yeah, it's kind of like a superhero movie. There's very, very popular source material. Like it's
It's a sci-fi movie, but so
Based
you're
on some
they're
very
not
popular
moving. They're
source
not moving
material.
away. They're moving away from superheroes. Fair, but
Yes.
like
Is Superman out yet?
no, but that trailer looked fire.
I think that's chill. I don't like. I feel like what's it? DC is DC gonna really try to come for Marvel?
They already have. It's been happening for like the past.
Fam, the
Yes
Penguin
and
was
no.
fire.
Yes, and I mean for TV, yes, but I mean like I
the
feel like
Batman did well.
yes,
Joker,
that's
Joker
one.
2 flopped.
Joker 2 flop like hell.
And they
knew
pushed
that.
Batman 2 back to 27, so it's like
Yeah, so that's
So
a
the momentum's
non-factor.
probably gonna be gone by then.
Yeah. So
Yo, what was the
I'm not mad at that, though.
the first Superman's name again?
Clark
What was
Kent?
homeboy's name? No, the actor.
Christopher Reeves.
Christopher
There you
Reeves.
go.
Did I tell you guys how I got duped into watching like the saddest Christopher Reeves movie ever?
Is that the one where he's on a horse? Oh my bad, that was his life. My bad.
Wait, was it like a documentary about his life, or like it was
That
a
is
movie
not
with him
funny
in it?
because
No,
he
it
laughed.
was the
I didn't
documentary
laugh.
about
I
his
didn't
life.
laugh.
Oh shit, yeah, that sounds like a tough watch.
I got invited to watch. It was called like
The
the
premiere of the
Superman story. I thought it was the new Superman movie.
Oh dear God.
So me and TC went expecting to watch the new Superman movie, and we're in this theater, and it's the saddest movie of all time about how he fell off the horse and became paralyzed, and
yeah.
and then his wife died too, and people are in the theater crying, and I'm like, yo, what is going
What
on?
did he break his neck or break his back? I think something.
He fell off a
why did you
horse
laugh?
and broke his neck,
Neck,
and
right?
it paralyzed him.
from like the neck down. Like
Yeah.
he was. Yeah, that's really.
And then we're walking out. We're like, yo, what did we just watch? And then they came with giant cameras in our faces, and we're like, hey, let's interview you real quick. Before we could say anything, the light was on. It's like, oh, so what did you think about this movie? And we're like, I hope this footage never comes out anywhere. Me and TC are starting like, yeah, it was a very heartfelt and unexpected. Was a good look into his life. Like we just made something up. That was a bummer.
When was that?
Maybe like a few months ago.
Oh, months.
shit. I didn't know they made this movie recently.
Yeah, I think it's a few years
No,
ago.
I thought it was
Months
the
is
Superman
crazy.
movie.
The only
They got
reason
it.
I know about Christopher Reeves is because of Eminem.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, he used to go hard on him for no
That was
reason.
really weird.
Yeah.
That he would
Oh.
just make fun of Christopher Reeves.
That
all
is
the
so
time.
Such an
mean.
innocent.
That is so mean. All right, well, we'll see. I mean, music predictions. Obviously, I think Drake is gonna drop.
Oh, I got one music
Well,
prediction.
yeah.
What?
I mean, Aiden Ross said he heard the album with him
That's
and
true.
Party.
think-
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I think he's gonna drop like
Again,
outside of Party.
himself?
Yeah.
I think Drake is gonna have the number one
What did
album.
you call him?
Drake, sorry.
Why'd you get a Jamaican accent?
Drake
Drake from Canada.
Ew.
is either gonna be number one like album of the year, number two, whatever.
Okay.
Right behind him, when Playboy Cardi drops.
No.
That's it.
No,
That's it.
not gonna happen.
We'll revisit
I
in a year.
think we might get something from Kanye.
And,
Oh,
Car-
Bully.
and
I think
and
we're
Cardi
gonna
would,
get
Bully
something
album.
from Kanye.
Cardi would sell more.
Yeah.
I want to tell you,
Actually,
you're
I don't
so
know.
bad, but you're probably right.
I
don't
feel
know.
like only because I've
Depends on
seen
the
this
momentum.
story before, Doechie's gonna plateau. And I'm not wishing it. I'm not wishing it. People are
So
gonna be like,
there's more to come with Doechii.
no, I think she's gonna plateau.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I've seen this story before.
With who?
Artists in general.
I know the one she wants to say.
Especially, yeah, as artists in general, I've seen this story before where the trajectories, people act like the trajectory hasn't been, the trajectory is so high, so fast. They're throwing Grammys at her. I'm not saying she's gonna,
But it wasn't
keep
fast,
me wrong.
though.
It wasn't fast, but it was fast. Like
wasn't fast.
Mucho posted the graph.
Yeah.
Like literally the statistic graph of her tick.
Yeah.
So if you look
Numerically.
at like Google Trends, which I think is a pretty decent indicator of popularity, like she was like on a steady increasing line until a couple months ago, and then it spiked.
yeah, when her album dropped.
When her album dropped, fair. But if you compare it to somebody like Lotto, right? Lotto, who had a bunch of songs, right? She started building up steam. It wasn't a concerted marketing effort around her album. It was just a lot of songs that picked up steam. Hers was more like this.
Right.
Doechii was like this, and then pow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But it's a different genre.
It's good. It's good. It's
It's
good
not a bad
marketing,
thing.
but like,
It's not bad. But I'm just saying, I've seen the story before where like, the trajectory ticks very high, very fast. And, she's getting, of course, like rightfully so, she's getting all like, the celebrity hype. She's getting all the support. She's getting all the Grammy nomination stuff. She might plateau.
You think-
it could be a recipe for success, but I also seen it be a recipe for disaster.
You know who I saw it with? Who was way more popular than Doechii? LMA.
Yeah, that's
She's
who you
one.
wanted to
No,
say, right?
she's one. She's one who I thought of. She's one who I thought of.
I don't think it's
You
the
think
same.
she's in her Lil Baby 2020 era?
No, not even close.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's the same because Doechie's not mainstream.
She's not mainstream
though.
yet. Yeah.
It's different. We can't.
Yeah, Ben
It's
Stiller
hard
in
to
a video, like,
it's hard to
she up.
but it's hard to plateau if you're not mainstream.
That's
it's
true.
kind of like, and
fair.
I'm not comparing her to him, but it's kind of like the same world that they did with Tyler.
Yeah.
Where it's like Tyler was huge, but he never had a song on the radio.
Yeah.
So if you never knew him, you would say he's not lit.
I
But
can
if you
see
know
that. That's a
Tyler,
good
you say, yeah,
comparison.
he's
Okay.
lit.
Honestly,
so
yeah.
with
Tyler
Doechii,
made a better song than Kendrick
so with Doechii,
on his beat.
Which one?
What are you
the
referring
Hey
to?
Now
Hey Now,
freestyle.
the Hey Now freestyle.
I
That's called
haven't
That
listened
Guy.
to it.
Tyler's is way better
That
than
shit was
Kendrick's.
hard. That shit was hard.
Tyler's was way better than Kendrick's. There's not. It's 100%. It's facts.
That shit was hard.
Anyways, yeah, I think it's the same with Doechii, but yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, I like a hot take like that though.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've seen this happen before, man. The industry's a nasty place.
Who's the since we're talking about women, so who's gonna be the female rapper that wins 2025?
Rhapsody.
I don't know. Because it's not going to be Meg.
Lady London.
No.
No, I
It's
was
not going to be
joking.
Meg. It's not. I honestly, I feel like Lotto's having a very hard time, like, hitting that, like, Cardi B spike.
Yeah.
You think Cardi B drops an album?
Oh, I hope
What
so.
if she does?
Actually, you know what? She finally has something to talk about. I'll give it to Cardi B. Yeah.
You think Cardi B's going to come back?
Yeah.
And hit full force?
I'd like to see it.
I think
I would
doubt
like
it,
to
though.
see
I
it
think
too.
I doubt it.
I think Cardi B's dropping an album this year.
Yeah, Nicki's flushed, unfortunately. Nicki's flushed. She's not coming back in 2025. For 2025, she's not doing anything that's going to.
Isn't she like in jail or something?
She doesn't need to.
She
She's
like
like
Nicki
Nicki
she doesn't
Minaj
need
would
to, and
ever go to
she's not
jail.
going to. That's why I said
You
Nicki's
could
flushed
say
for
she's
this
the
year.
closest to Michael Jordan in rap.
Yeah, for
She's
sure.
Female
so,
Yeah, female,
Female
rap,
rap.
for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. I don't like saying it like that, but
I know I get it, but I mean when you talk about female rappers,
You don't
she's-
think
Dominance
Glorilla
wise?
could run it back?
Who?
she could. Yeah,
Whoa.
she could.
Glow could.
Glow
Glow
could run
could.
it back.
She pop up at the end of May with
Ice
a
Spice,
with
I
a
also think
slapper.
is flushed.
Damn.
She might surprise me.
I don't know,
She
man.
might surprise me, but I don't think Ice Spice is gonna
It's-
compared to her run in 2022, 2023.
But you know kind of why though.
Because she
Like,
lost weight.
Not just that. But I wasn't gonna say that specifically. But I was just more so gonna say like her aura has gone down.
Yeah.
Like people aren't jacking Ice Spice like she.
No more
she
Taylor
would, she would
Swift,
have to. She would
features.
have to drop a hit. Like she'd
But
have to
don't
drop
you-
a hit.
Don't you think she was in the same zone that Glorilla was in before TJF?
No.
I would agree with that.
Before
She's
TJF?
she's heavily on the clock. Everybody's kind of going, "Hey, man, you were tearing it up before
Yeah. Remember
what's going
Kai was hating. Yeah, exactly, Clyde. Remember when Kai was like hating on Glorilla? Like
But that song
Kai
sucks.
Cenat?
That one. It was a one.
Yeah.
Song.
I was hating. She proved me
The
wrong.
cha cha cha.
People
It
were
was the
saying
cha
she
cha
fell
cha
off.
song.
She tried to make a dance song.
Oh yeah,
The
I left
cha-cha-cha,
that in.
that
I
song
left that.
sucked.
I completely removed
There was like
that
a
from my memory.
6-month lull, maybe.
Yeah, she had a lull for a little bit before.
She
You're
did.
right, before
She came
TJF.
back.
You are right.
Yeah.
I could see Ice Spice I could see her putting out some songs and it like not working, and then her trying to like relationship her way back in or something like that. Into,
What about
like,
Tyler? What do you think? You think Tyler's gonna?
Yeah,
Or-
Tyler's doing her thing. Push the starts making some moves. The thing about Tyler is it's a little tricky with her because you have to think more internationally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And some people don't like her.
Yeah.
she's not the most likable, but I don't want to hate, but like her music's great. She's not the best at coming off as likable. Maybe she is, but she's not really good at conveying it. So she might have to go to the drawing board a little bit with that. She gives off a little stush vibes.
What did they call it? Uppity African.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's what they said.
I've heard
I didn't make that up.
I've heard that be said, and I'm sure she's a lovely girl, but you know, you just have to.
I don't think she's a.
You just have to portray.
I don't think
a
she's
And I
little
feel like
bit.
dance hall is gonna really shake things up this year. Now that Vibes is out, bro. What are you talking about?
Now that, but has Vibes dropped anything that connects yet?
Not yet.
I don't
but
know, man.
I don't know. I feel like
I had hopes for Vibes Cartel, but I think Vibes is just settling in as a legacy act. I don't know if he's dropping.
Has he tried?
I don't know if
things?
he's dropped a couple songs. They didn't really hit.
Really? He's dropped, and I have.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a-
like
that's
low.
not a
He's
good
dropped
sign.
it. He's dropped
Yeah.
it like kind of low. People didn't really,
him and Russian need to get in the booth.
But I feel like he
Yeah.
doesn't
Big
even
time.
need to though. Like he's good off of just his old stuff. If
Fair.
he drops something, great. But if he doesn't, it's all right.
That's fair.
Y'all have wild cards?
Wait, real quick. Are you guys jealous that you guys weren't seeing the Vibes concert?
Yeah,
the-
I know so many people that went, and everyone said it was amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody said it was amazing.
I wasn't
Everyone
like
said it was
I wasn't
amazing.
like pressed.
Yeah, I wasn't super jealous.
I was
but
like, oh my
wish I
god.
went.
But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to go.
Yeah.
It turned out way better than, not to say I had negative thoughts, but I was skeptical about how they were really gonna pull that off. But I'm glad that it went as good as it did. But you know, as I said, he's free, so there'll be more
There'll
for
be
sure.
more. Shout out to
He's
Popcorn
doing wireless,
that brought
right?
like
But Popcorn doesn't know how to come with less than 200 people. Like it's impossible.
That video of him pulling
Like
up South
Popcorn's crowd.
What's
like,
wrong with him?
I've
'Cause he
seen
did it in
Popcorn
Toronto too now.
bro. I've seen Popcorn at multiple, whether it's festivals, shows. Bro, that man's entourage. I feel like he doesn't even know everybody in the entourage.
You can't.
Like it's insane.
It's
He's worse
impossible.
than Drake. Like it's actually insane how many people he comes with. It's nuts.
How do you feel about Spice giving that dance to Vibes in front of his wife?
Sit down, turn your head.
Turn my head.
I mean, it is what it is.
True.
Like they have such a history, and like obviously they're just both artists, and like you know it's Ramping Shop. How you not gonna dance to Ramping Shop like that? You guys made a legendary song.
Shout out to Jamaican women, yo.
Yeah.
They'll allow that, man.
Yeah. I mean, what can you really do? You know what you signed up for at that point.
True.
You 100% do. Did he have to say that he came? No. But I mean,
That was funny.
Sit down. Turn away your face.
yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. But no.
So what's worse, Vibes Cartel bubbling spice and saying "Mia come" or Chance the Rapper slapping girls' asses on camera?
Chance
at
the Rapper's
Caravan
worse.
While he's
Chance the Rapper's worse
'Cause he didn't have to slap.
He didn't have to. Yeah, one, he didn't have to slap her ass, and two, like Vibes is performing. You know what I mean? So like if you're seeing ramping shop you're on one side, she's on the other side, it's not giving the same effect, obviously, if you're like, that's a bubbling track. Like that raised all the real bubblers. You know what I'm saying? So of course you have to bubble to ramping shop.
Yeah.
So you gotta let that slide. But Chance didn't have to bubble that girl on camera, have all his boys hold him, then smack her ass at the end. Like you weren't like nobody told, like, you know what I'm saying? You weren't like, what are you doing that for?
Yeah. Did you guys
Like that means you genuinely like Vibes argued like, yo, it's for the show, you know what I'm saying? Like blah blah blah. Like
The
you
slap?
genuinely wanted to do that. Like you genuinely
having fun.
wanted to do
If
that.
it was a quick bubble and then okay, on to the next one, like she shouldn't have tripped. Like
No.
he could have explained that was just culture.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that was culture.
But the but the bending the back, the friends holding you,
hold me up.
the grab the waist and smack the ass. Bro, what
yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Did you guys see? Oh, last thing about Vibes. Did you guys see? He was explaining how he made Fever.
Oh yeah, I saw that a long
yeah,
time
yeah.
ago though.
Oh, a long time ago.
I mean, it was a couple months ago he explained it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said why he said XOXO.
Gossip Girl.
What? I did not know that.
That's
He watched Gossip
He was
Girl.
in jail watching Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
like the beginning, like the first thing
Yeah.
he says.
XOXO, my love is real. Yeah. He got that from Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl with Blake Lively and Leighton Meester. Oh, and the Blake Lively, I
That's
don't know if you guys are
hilarious.
following
In
that.
jail with real killers.
Yeah. Watching Gossip Girl.
Wow.
Are you guys following the Blake Lively drama?
Not really, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That-
I'm
that
not
was well.
following it too much either, but from what I've seen, it's getting techie still.
What?
The Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, it ends with us, like the lawsuit.
I don't know. That's too
Yeah.
many white
It's a
names.
long, it's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it.
That's
But if
too
you
white
know,
for me.
you know. It's too white for me. It's crazy. If you know, you know. Whatever. But in black news, are we gonna go with LeBron?
I really want to know what black news is.
Do you want to
LeBron
go
and
with
Drake?
LeBron and Drake, or do you
Yeah.
want to go with Joy Taylor and Skip
That
Bayless?
seems
and-
more like black.
That's
news.
not black news.
It is kind of black.
Joy
'cause
and Skip
Joy
is
Taylor
not
can never be black
news.
news.
who's the, and Emmanuel? What's his name? Emmanuel Echo? Wasn't it Echo?
Yeah.
Acho?
Shout out
His
to
last
my
name?
Nigerian
I
brother.
mean, it's kind of like black news ish. Allegedly, Joy Taylor's a black woman, so emphasis on allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we're on it now.
Very
Yeah.
funny.
So do you mind just breaking down the story?
Okay, so 2 days ago, if anyone didn't know the breaking news, 2 days ago, there was a hairstylist on Fox News who opened a lawsuit against Fox, Skip Bayless, and some other executives in the sports network for sexual harassment. And basically, if you read it was a long deposition, but I'll admittedly, I read pieces of it. What she said was that she was a hairstylist on Fox News. She worked with Joy Taylor before Joy Taylor was on Fox News. And basically she said that she witnessed Joy Taylor kind of sleep her way to the top of being on one of the leading female sports journalists on Fox News. From what she witnessed, her and Joy, and if you don't know who Joy Taylor is, Joy Taylor is, right now, one of the probably top female faces on sports news, especially obviously on Fox. Yeah. She was alongside Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp on their show. Mm-hmm. She has the show Speak with, oh my God, I forgot who's on that show too. A whole bunch
guy
of
from the Cowboys.
Yeah. She's on another sports show, whatever. She's a sports, she's pretty up there, prominent on Fox News. The hairstylist said that before she was on Fox News, going back to like 2016, she used to meet Joy for drinks, or, she used to meet her for dinner. Every time she went there was a man there. This man turned out to be one of the executives or VPs at Fox News. I guess when Joy requested this lady to do her hair, she realized, hey, this is the same guy that you were bringing around me.
That's the guy from the bar.
Yeah, that's the guy from the bar.
He's the head of content.
Yes. And then that's him, right? So she kind of like went to her like, yo, girl, what the hell? And I guess Joy was like, yo, like, listen, get with it or get lost.
They gotta end.
Like, literally, that's literally what she gave her. And then, Joy ended up getting pushed on Undisputed.
Wait. Just real quick. This lady, the hairstylist, told Joy Taylor, shouldn't you watch out about sleeping with the person that runs the programming here?
Yeah, but the first time she mentioned that she was kind of like, yo, it is what it is. This was before Joy Taylor actually made it onto Fox News and all that stuff. So then eventually she started getting all these deals, blah, 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 Ray Tay Tay. And then I think there was she was caught with somebody else.
Emmanuel Ocho.
I think so. Yeah. And then the girl was like, yo, Like, this is OD, right? So already when Joy was established and she was with Emmanuel Ocho, she was on Undisputed, all this stuff. She was like, yo, the girl was like, this is getting kind of crazy.
Right.
And now Joy was like, listen, like, I have power here too. So
Gotta do what
if
you gotta do.
yeah, if the guy wants to try to push me out, I'll just accuse him of sexual assault.
Yes, there we go.
She did say that.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
according-
the,
That was part of
Allegedly-
the court
Allegedly,
proceedings, yes.
according
That
to the
was part of it.
deposition, she said that if now that I'm on all these shows and I'm a prominent female face on Fox News, if this exec tries to push me out, I'll just accuse him of sexual assault.
that's the biggest allegation against
So
her.
she's saying I hold these cards now too. So
And then there's another allegation, against Skip Bayless.
another allegation against Skip Bayless, where
That
apparently
was the main part of these proceedings, right?
Yes.
Was the Skip Bayless
was the
allegation.
Skip Bayless.
We led with
I mean, it was the main part, but the Joy Taylor stuff was actually
is
insane.
what's viral. Is what's
It is
yeah,
insane.
Is, yeah.
I mean, Skip Bayless made some very crude comments towards the hairstylist. Obvious from this deposition, he wanted to sleep with her. He allegedly offered her $1.5 million to sleep with him, which I think is a shit ton of money.
Foolishness.
Right.
You could take
1.5
1% of
Yeah.
that.
He's made some outlandish
Man.
comments to her. He accused her of sleeping with Shannon Sharp, a whole bunch of stuff.
1.5
So,
M's. What's
I mean-
1% of 1.5 M's?
1% of 1.5 M's, was it like 10? Is it 10,000? I'm bad at math.
What is 1% of 1,500,000?
You see why kids need to go to school?
15,000.
15,000.
15,000. So I was
Yeah.
close.
Type quick.
You could take 1% of that and go to DR. What? Come on, I don't even gotta say
We
nothing.
could level up the whole podcast with 1%.
You could go to
Bands.
DR and get 20 of her.
20.
200 of her?
200.
Yeah,
Okay.
200 of her. Yeah.
Ew.
15 bands?
Okay. You know what? Enough.
Anyways,
Anyways,
You were saying?
So with this deposition now, you know, I think it's definitely, if it's true, and I don't know what the legal proceedings are going to be, but it definitely puts a bad taste in, I guess, anyone's mouth. That one, you know, Joy Taylor plays like she's this like, you know, successful, and she kind of got it out the mud. She had to work her ass off. Her brother's a Hall of Famer NFL player, right?
I think she actually worked her ass off, though.
Yeah,
Because
literally.
she doesn't have one anymore.
Okay, you know what?
Wait, what?
Yo.
What are we talking
Hey, man.
What are you talking about?
Hey.
I thought that's what you wanted. No?
Point is, Joy
Oh, give me
Taylor.
the air horns, bro. Give me that. Give me a couple air horns and stuff.
Oh, also, sorry,
Let's
backtrack.
relax.
In the deposition, she was married, right? When she first slept with she slept with the first executive at Fox, she was married, and apparently her husband caught wind of this affair, and they were divorced within a year.
Oh, hell yeah.
So people are saying like that is the reason
She
why.
said ball is life, though.
Literally. Exactly.
They-
So point is, it's raised a lot of red flags, obviously, because being a woman in any industry is hard. Being a woman in a male-dominated industry is obviously 10 times harder.
Can I get your real opinion, though, real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Take out the I'll blame him for sexual assault if he does this.
Okay.
Take out that part.
Yeah.
Did she do anything wrong?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes. And the reason why
Why?
she did things wrong is because she's trying to portray like, oh yes, I'm this strong woman, and you know, I have money, and you know, I trick
Okay.
on men, and you know, men are my sugar babies, and
Yeah.
men are princesses. Like she said
said
stuff.
that?
She said no,
Real.
like she's literally said stuff like this. Like, oh, she called men princess boys or something like that at one point. Like they're
She
they're-
she was
talks
good at her
shit, yeah.
job.
She
She would talk
talks
crazy.
shit like
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like
yeah.
this woman who, yeah, I had to force my way in these spaces by keeping my legs closed, and I'm a figure of this, and you know, I work my. No, girl, you were popping pussy. That's fine. My thing is, if you want to pop pussy to get to the top,
Yeah.
sure.
Real.
But don't lead
Yeah.
like you're this person who really had to push without opening her legs, because there are a lot of women who do that.
It's like the escorts
You know what
that
I'm
act
saying?
like they're
Yeah,
nail
hell yeah.
techs.
Yeah. I like that, though. Shout out to all my Toronto women.
So the part that is wrong is don't front like you're this woman who, you know, had to prove herself in this male-dominated industry when you were just sleeping to get your way
Yeah.
through.
So Zoe,
That's
you're-
the part
That's
that
real,
pisses
that's
me
real.
off.
I've seen certain narratives that were kind of in support of Joy that were saying like sleeping with fucking is a networking tool, is a you know, and I've seen people getting chewed up for that. So you're kind of in the total opposition of that.
Having sex is not a networking tool.
It can be.
It can be, but it's not though.
But like sometimes when
There's so much that can go wrong with that, and now we're seeing it happen firsthand.
yeah.
Are you gonna sleep with Jeannie Buss to get on the Lakers?
Yes.
First of all, Happy International Women's Day.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Pissed me off. Anyways.
But yes.
Anyone who got that
And
reference
you-
without seeing the video,
Yeah,
shout out
real.
to you.
You would sleep with Jeannie Buss to get on the Lakers?
Yes.
You would, Tresor?
What do you mean? You would do it for a creator job.
Guaranteed contract.
A Lakers bag.
Yeah, you would.
That's funny.
Host the Lakers house.
She moves you to LA, shoot one content clip a week.
For the Lakers?
Shit.
Do I just have to crack once, or do I have to consecutively crack?
For a month. For a month until you get that contract and it's ironclad. Yes.
There we go. We got
What
him.
are we doing? Shout out Joy Taylor. She was just going off the mouth too much.
No. I literally. So many words. Listen, all I'm saying is, like
She
I
was
said,
giving that
okay.
Orlando Brown.
And don't get me wrong, women have, listen, me working in like corporate life, whatever, I've seen women, try to, flaunt their way to the top and,
Yeah.
use their sex appeal or sleep with whoever, whatever to get, it happens.
And
Even
you've
on
seen that?
You've seen it happen in
In the corporate world, in the white collar.
Yes.
In kitten
Bay
heels
Street?
and a button-up
so
shirt.
this isn't black news at all.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, no, it's not. I'm just saying for who it's happened to is black men, but I'm just saying, like,
Flirting at the water cooler and stuff.
yes. What?
Well, yeah, but with like higher uppers.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Turn
I've
up.
seen it happen.
Where you work?
Whether they're no, I'm not saying currently.
okay.
I'm just saying I've seen it happen. I've been in the corporate. I've been in corporate for like what 6
Yeah.
years now, 6, 7 years. Like I've seen
Right.
women, especially like young girls come in and they meet a VP or whatever, and they're like, yeah, it happens all the
You have
time.
war stories.
Sorry,
You have war stories.
I have horror stories.
War stories.
War stories.
I thought you said horror.
I thought you said I don't even know. I mean, I don't know war stories. I've just seen women
seen
use sex to try to, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it. I don't at all.
Have you thought about it before?
Sleeping with someone to get somewhere?
No.
No.
The whole situation in general. Using.
No, say it with your chest.
Yeah,
Saying with my chest.
What
nigga.
were you asking her?
Yeah.
I'm
what?
asking her. Have you ever thought about like, yo, I have assets that I could flaunt and make myself make my life a little bit easier?
Crosses your mind.
Thought to actually do it? No.
Okay.
I'm telling you, if I wanted to
I love that question.
If I wanted to sleep with men to get certain things, I could have done that a very long time ago. Like I said, I've been in rooms with, men who are of high status. I've seen girls do it. What?
No, I'm remembering a story.
Yeah. I've seen, listen, one thing about me, I do not pop my pussy for nothing.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the team, man.
I do not pop. I'm not popping pussy just to, get a job. I'm not popping pussy to get invited to. I'm not doing that. That's just not me.
That's real.
Like you said, no one can ever tell me that I pop pussy to get something from a man, whether it's a bag, whether it's an invite, whether it's I need to hit him up one day. No.
Yeah.
Any nigga that I know in the industry, I just know off personality alone. Period.
Yeah, and I think like slow and steady wins the race is like a real thing when it comes to stuff like that.
And also, once you let these men hit,
yeah.
they don't care about you anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking women who do it. Like, listen, do whatever. I'm just saying I've heard men talk about, I'm in these rooms and I've heard men talk about, oh yeah, like I fucked her and she fucked him, blah, blah. You are getting, you staring at me when you look at me like that.
You're speaking and I'm looking at you.
I'm not saying like, it's just like the way you're looked at after is I would never want to be looked at that way.
Yeah. Right.
The way that you're spoken about after, the way the men, and it's not right, but the way men view you,
Like a bop.
Like a
I
slap
can't,
thing.
I will never be talked about that way.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Like I said, okay, you had sex with him and you wanted tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? But like, was that really worth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was that really worth it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with the way that you go about things, and I think it's more fruitful for women if they move that way as well. But if you want to shoot your way to the top real quick, I'm not hating on the Joy Taylors as long as they don't talk like Joy
And
Taylor.
guys, if there's a girl, even at your workplace, that you really like and you want to smash, you got to think a bigger picture. Don't smash her.
Yeah.
If she's a baddie, she has multiple baddie friends, so become cool with her and then smash all the baddie friends.
A coworker? What's the problem with that? Or you mean like someone like above you?
Let's say,
I've
like,
never slept with a
even
coworker.
below
even
you.
coworker is a little. I
you
don't know
slept with
if
a
I would
coworker?
smash.
You've never slept with coworkers?
Nah.
Me, no.
It matters what the job is.
Yeah, but
If
I've
you're,
never
if
really
you're just
had a lot
working
of
there
jobs.
if you're working there for months, go crazy. If you plan on working there for years, relax.
I was gonna say,
I've never
yeah.
thought
yeah,
about
yeah,
sex with a
yeah,
coworker.
yeah.
But if
You
you're
slept
working
with a
there
coworker?
But if
You
you're
slept
working
with a
there
coworker? Have you?
It depends what people count as coworker.
Have you? Have you?
It depends what people count as coworker.
Have you?
I worked at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, y'all be getting freaky
no.
in there. Have you? Really?
I saw more. I didn't really do anything crazy.
In my
Like,
real jobs, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never slept with a coworker.
I worked at a call center for like three summers straight.
There's no baddies at the call center.
What?
Are there?
Nah. But like
No,
a
exactly.
but like
Exactly.
Yo,
That like the call center is one of those jobs that like,
Like, what is your
there's
problem
no
for real,
0%
Mucho?
baddie chance. The call center and the warehouse. No baddies
my
are
God.
working at the
Yo, the
warehouse.
ware-
Warehouse, I
Yo,
agree.
warehouse girls got triceps. But the thing but but the thing about an office, right? An office 5 turns into a 7. So now we're
Out
we're
of
cooking.
proximity.
Yo, keep going. Actually,
Yeah, out of proximity. That's a good
See
word.
what weakness men have.
That happened to me in high school too. No, it happens to women too.
Yeah,
what,
yeah. it
what
does.
happens to women, sir?
Proximity attraction.
Work goggles.
I've
Proximity
never had work.
attraction.
I've never had work goggles. I don't think. I don't think I've ever had work goggles.
You probably have. You just probably
You
don't
like niggas
realize
too.
it.
And you work in the corporate.
You've never gone to a school. It depends. You've gone to a school and you realize people aren't that attractive, but like over the year they start to become a bit more attractive.
She
That
turns her hair
happens.
like this, and you're like, oh.
That happens.
And you just get potentially.
And then you leave, and then you see them again. You're like, yo, they are not good looking at all.
Yeah.
Maybe
You see them at the mall.
That
you're
happens.
Like, yeah.
That happens to everybody, especially in high school.
Not enough for me to sleep with them though. I don't think.
Yeah. Shout out to women that think straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think women need to realize, like, bro, like, yes, I get it. Like, sex is fun. Of course, I'm not knocking anyone who has sex, whatever. But like, bro, these men, a lot of these men just don't deserve it.
For real.
A lot of these men just don't deserve it, and a lot of these men don't care about you as a person.
Yeah.
And I'm not sleeping with no man who doesn't care about me as a person. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, no man's gonna use my body as an ejaculation tool. It's not happening.
shit.
And a lot of these niggas do that.
Yeah.
That's real.
Not wrong.
That's real.
So I think women need to start looking at it that way.
yeah, 2025.
Before we jump
Have
off
you-
the. Actually, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you? What is the percentage? I wouldn't even say
Yo,
number.
don't word it like that.
Yeah.
What is the percentage? Sounds crazy.
Yeah,
What?
that's a stressful
So-
fucking question. Whatever is about that.
I'm asking all three of the guys in the room.
Go ahead.
What is the percentage of girls that you slept with that at that time period, in the middle of the night, if they called you and said they were stranded, you would go pick them up?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a
So
very good
in
What's the
question.
percentage?
In the past 5 years, 90.
90% of women.
That you would go pick them
Yeah.
up?
Oh, would. I think
I
I
would.
wouldn't. I was
That's
like,
a good
mucho.
percentage.
Yeah, in the past 5 years, 90.
That's a good
But Mucho's a
percentage.
good guy, though.
And also, Mucho doesn't have a car, so
We're thinking hypothetically.
Yeah, I'll call an Uber or figure it out or something.
yeah,
And me, the other person who doesn't have a car, yeah, about 80, 90%.
Yeah, but
90.
the 8 years before that, 25.
Shit.
And I'll be
25
damned if I'm
80.
outside of that
What do you
25.
think?
I don't know, like, I don't know if this is like fucking, what'd you say, diplomacy type stuff to say, but I feel like I haven't been with, I feel like if I'm with someone and I'm like messing with them for real, like I'll pick them, yeah, like I like them
We're
enough.
not talking about messing
No, we're
with
not talking
them
about,
for
not
real,
about yeah, we're
man.
talking about
He
sex.
took her down, man.
Thinking of, yeah.
Everyone that
everyone
you've
we've
ever
had sex
knocked
with.
down.
Yeah, and I said, what, 80, 90%? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That
What
you would-
about you?
60.
That you would help if they were stranded?
Yes, only because I know like how I am with some of them right now. So
Yeah.
like,
He said, "Woo."
Because I be cheese, like, why am I the nigga you hit up? Like, you don't got friends?
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you
But
call
like,
me,
I also think, like, I feel like I saw, like if you say it right and make me feel bad, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm
no,
not.
I gotta know why you're.
No, it matters who.
Yeah.
If I'm cool, if like
Right.
we're,
And
it's
if-
weird if you're fucking,
Yeah,
it's a
but-
weird
It's
dynamic.
where you are.
Yeah.
Because
But, like, let's not think too deep about it.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, so.
What about you?
I'd probably say around 60.
60%?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it trends up as you age.
Yeah.
It trends up. you
Yeah.
know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about
You
my
have-
whole life.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have better discernment. As
Yeah,
you
the
age. You're
whole
thinking
thing,
more
yeah.
with your top head, not your bottom head.
Yeah.
As a you? Oh, my God.
Yeah. I just think, I feel like if I've had sex with a man and I couldn't like, I'm in a like, I'm stranded.
Right.
I just need you to call me Uber. Like, are you? If he says no, what the?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I just hated that because it's like
I've never done it. I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
feel like most men that I've slept with,
people have attempted
do
that.
it.
People have
Yeah.
attempted that with me for sure. And I just, like you said, I'm like, bro, like,
Why am
I know I'm not number one on your list of
Yeah.
people in your life that you depend on. Call them first. Call your mama. Call your daddy. Call your
but I feel like
brother
once
and
you
sister,
cross
call your
that physical
uncle.
line,
But that
with
doesn't
some
mean I
women,
now
for
take
sure,
care of
some of
you.
them feel like, listen, like this man has been inside me.
Yeah.
I should be able to, you know,
I get
once
that
you,
logic.
yeah,
I get that logic.
You
And
learn,
I get it.
You learn that as you age because, like, just I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's biologically or whatever, but we just look at that exchange differently than women do. And you learn about that later.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, they take this way more seriously than I do. So I have to take it as seriously as them.
But I get, and I'm not even saying it's wrong. Like, I get why they do that. I'm just saying I shouldn't be number one on the list. Call your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your best friends.
Anybody?
And
How you
once
know you're not the sixth call?
once you pass them, then call me. I get it. But I know I'm the first person you called. Call your best
You know
friend
what?
before you call me.
That's an assumption that I make. That if someone's calling me in that situation, it's like, oh, you've called none of your parents or brother, and nobody answered,
And
eh?
let
So
me
that's
tell
why
you-
you're calling me.
and
I
let me tell you, they didn't call anybody.
I'm telling
haven't
you,
had this happen, by the way. I'm just
as a
saying.
woman, they probably called you first.
Yeah, they didn't
I
call
slept
nobody.
with this man, so
Yeah, they're testing you too.
Yeah, and maybe it's just difference between women brain and man brain. I would never call even my girl. I'm not calling my girl first.
Yeah.
Really?
No. For like, yo, I'm stranded. Can you come pick me up? I'm not calling my
One
girl
of the man
first.
them
Really?
first.
I'm
Yeah,
calling
yeah,
one of the
yeah,
man
yeah.
them first.
Yeah, or
If
my brother or
family's, I'm
something.
calling my cousins. I'm calling
Really?
my man them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I
I
call
would
my
hope
girl.
my man would call. I mean,
Why am I burdening her? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
I could
like-
figure
because
this out.
I'm your girlfriend.
Nah,
Nah,
before I
that's-
get to
you
you,
go to sleep.
I'm gonna try to figure this out
Really?
another way.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to think about it, but I feel like I
Be
would
my
definitely
peace
get out of bed
tomorrow,
if my
like,
man
you
was
know?
stranded. What the fuck? That's not even a question.
Yeah, and I know she would come, but I'm not gonna do that to you. You know, like I'll call one of the man them first. That's what your friends are for. That's what I'm saying. Like, is that not what girlfriends are for?
Yes and no.
That's what friends are for. I could call TC and be like, yo, it's 4:00 in the morning. I'm in Hamilton. I have no other way home. He will come.
Yeah.
If it's possible, he will. And I would do the same.
Yeah.
Same here.
She's saying guy friends are for changing alternators.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I guess maybe. I just thought, I know for sure if I'm stranded, I'm calling my man first. What the hell? I'm calling my man first.
Different
Different
dynamics.
dynamics.
I
Yeah,
guess
different
as a
different
woman, yeah.
dynamics.
But I know I'm calling my what
This
the hell?
happened before like a couple times where like I was shooting and I got drunk and I could not drive and I called my boys and they were sleeping at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. They'd be like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in Toronto. Can you come get me?" They'll be down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would call your boys first before you call your girl.
Absolutely.
Damn. You can call my man for everything. Hello, like anything. I'll call my man first.
It's damsel in distress. It's not Damson in distress. You know what I mean?
You make this pod.
Like,
Oh my
if I
god.
can't even choose a nail color, call my man. Yeah. Like,
And see,
oh my
and some of
god.
those calls, it's a two-way street because it's like I appreciate that you're calling me, but some of these questions I don't have the answers for, and now you're gonna get frustrated that I don't have the answers. I don't know what color you should put your nails. I don't know. Red? I don't like red.
But wait,
No, I don't
And
like
she's gonna get
red.
mad at you because you got
They hit you like this. They
mad.
hit you like this. Do you like this color? Yeah. Do you like this one more? Yeah, that one's good too. Do you like this one more? Yeah, that's good. Which one do you like?
Word. 4 shades of blue that are all like 1% different. And then you pick one, they're like, I don't like it that much.
Okay, but the thing
Why'd
is,
you ask me?
But it's
usually I feel like, because who do you talk, like, do you talk to your friends every day?
In a group chat setting, but not individually.
But you talk to your girl every day.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what it is, right? Like, obviously, like a man that I talk to every day, who's my man, I'm more likely to go to him first. Like, I don't talk to all my friends every day. Maybe like a handful I'll talk to, like, weekly, maybe every other day. But every single day, it's rare for you to talk to someone every single day.
Yeah.
If I talk to you every single day, then you mean a lot to me. But it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So obviously, if you talk to your man every day, and obviously your man's your best friend, you're just gonna naturally go to him for things. You know what I'm saying?
But now don't get mad at me because I don't know the answer.
I guess, for sure, obviously. But I just
I'm
think
sorry,
it's
I don't know what color your nail is.
like, yeah, like
I don't know,
nails,
man.
hairstyles.
I get
don't
it though.
know.
It's like a way to bond and stuff and say that they trust the other person. So I get it.
Yeah. But I mean,
Speaking of trust,
what?
somebody lost trust. Who? In LeBron.
That's fine.
What a
That's
segue.
right.
I thought there was a better transition earlier, but no, that was I much rather prefer that.
Segues all 2025.
Who wants to do the breakdown for this one?
Hearts on the padded and floors, done in the tatted the doors. Fighting Irish and Kevin the cats in the stores. I don't know. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how I went. Just pay the man.
you're good at recapping.
Okay.
Let's hit us
So,
again.
a couple days ago,
You did a recap.
there
didn't
was. Did I?
On TikTok.
Oh, I did on TikTok. There was
that
a.
showed up on my Twitter feed by
No.
somebody I did not follow.
No.
Yeah.
No, I swear to
It's
God.
on
Yes,
Twitter?
yeah, so
Yeah, I
and it had
found-
like 400 likes.
That's
like,
how I
it was
found
like-
that's how I found your TikTok.
I
Actually.
didn't see it on TikTok. I saw someone else post it on Twitter.
Hell
Guys, I hate when people do that.
No, you like it.
Yeah,
no,
you
I
do.
don't because I like it when I can see it. Like, what did they say? What were the?
Oh,
I'm
okay,
pissed.
I get you.
They,
That's not how social media works.
I know, but what the hell? Really?
You
get-
find it.
Anyway,
Okay,
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
maybe it's after. But yeah, anyway, so I posted a TikTok about it because I'm trying to TikTok more, guys, and it got a lot of views, so whatever.
no, you're good at it. Like it's
Yeah, so basically, breakdown is Drake in like a kind of unofficially dropped like post and delete style freestyle called Irish Freestyle, where
Fighting Irish.
Fighting Irish.
And
sorry.
I also heard allegedly that wasn't actually the name. That's just
That's
the
what
name
people
that
are
the
calling it.
internet gave.
Yeah.
it.
Oh, so what was the name? No
I
one
don't
knows.
think there was a name. It
Okay,
just dropped.
cool. So it could allegedly be Fighting Irish, whatever the point is. But regardless, he dropped a freestyle and then it got removed fairly quickly. But you know, the internet, people picked up on it, people recorded it, whatever. And there were some bars there where people thought that he was taking shots at LeBron, right? Or a lot of bars. People thought, I don't remember them exactly. But you know, a lot of it was about like, you know, there was one thing about tarnishing your public image.
Oh,
there
yeah.
were, there was
all
a
my
line
brothers
about,
got tickets.
yeah, all my brothers
Follow
got
the gimmicks.
tickets. There was a line about something that also related.
He rhymed juxtapositions in that whole scheme.
But
thought
I
that was
think
fun.
there was a
Ovens and
bar.
kitchens, yeah.
There was a bar that referenced LeBron being at the So Far Gone release party. There was something. I think maybe it was whether it was the location,
Yeah, you
like
got it,
or the
Clyde.
bar or whatever like venue they had the party at. I think he
Oh.
referenced it in the freestyle. I
It was-
believe.
it was
Correct
in
me if I'm
Toronto,
wrong.
too.
Yeah, he said something about like being
Frings?
around from day
Like I remember
one.
the days and something. I think he dropped the name of the location where the So Far Gone party was, and LeBron was like he was there.
Yeah.
So there were some bars that people pulled the thread like, yo, he's talking about LeBron. There were a lot of mixed
Genius doesn't have it.
Oh, damn. There were a lot of mixed reviews on, you know, oh, if he should be talking about LeBron, if his feelings are valid, why are you as a rapper taking shots at an athlete? He's not a rapper, da-da-da, ray-tay-tay this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's threatening to out LeBron about the public image bar and all this and that, ray-tay-tay. I made a TikTok just because I was like, oh God, here we go. I just saw Twitter going and all this thing. I just made a TikTok. I'm like, bro, I'm not even going to tweet this. I'm just going to talk about it because there's
Right.
I just had my opinion.
You had a lot of thoughts.
So my thought was, and my thoughts still are, that people forget, like I think when people see celebrities, they think everything is fake, right? People see celebrities and they see friendships and like, oh, it's just like, they're not really friends. They just took a picture together. They just hailed each other, da-da-da-da. I believe that Drake and LeBron are genuinely friends. I would bet a lot of money that they were actually friends.
Yeah.
Outside of the
It looked like
facade
it.
of, you know, Hollywood and
Yeah.
athlete and best rapper, they were genuinely friends.
Cold shoulders I gave in the Hamptons came
Yes.
with the distance.
Yes.
I think that was the all-white party.
Yeah,
which-
no,
which-
the all-white party's not in the Hamptons.
Oh, okay.
The Michael
No, it
Rubin
is.
one?
It
No,
is.
it's not. It's
It
in
is.
LA.
No.
No.
The Michael Rubin, the
It's in
4th
the
of July?
Hamptons. It's in the Hamptons.
There's a lot
Is
of
it?
people saying
It
though
is.
that this may not just be about LeBron because I don't think LeBron was at that party.
wasn't
but,
there,
But
no.
Jay-Z was at that party.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is in
maybe.
the Hamptons.
Yeah, it's in
Okay,
the
regardless, whoever he's talking about. So let's just focus on the little stuff that people thought about was LeBron. So what I think is, yes, outside of the whole facade of Hollywood, da-da-da, people's perception, I think that Drake and LeBron are actually friends, right? If you have a genuine friendship with someone, remove all your status and your money aside. If you have a genuine friendship with someone, right, you obviously hold them to a standard. You obviously you want loyalty from this person or whatever, right? If your friend does something or shows support of something that genuinely hurt you, that is not, like, to me, that's not my friend. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the industry bullshit, people like you also were someone who was like, oh, LeBron's a fan of music. Why can't he be at the pop out? If that's my actual friend, right? Someone that I consider my brother, you know what, I can fight you, blah, blah, we talk. You come to my city, I come to your city, blah, blah, blah. You're in my house, whatever, whatever. I just think that if you know that there's a song or outside of the rap, if you just know that someone did something that actually genuinely hurt me or fucked with me or whatever, or that I don't like, for you to support that, whether you're rapping the lyrics, whether you're going to his show, Drake has a right to be mad. From a human standpoint, if your genuine friend chooses sides, and not even chose sides, supports something or, you know, is seen doing something of something that hurt you, that ruined your image, that you took personally, you have a right to be upset.
Yeah.
People are upset at their friends for way less. You know what I'm saying? Your friend didn't call you on your birthday, you're pissed off. You know what I'm saying? They didn't show up to your birthday dinner, you're pissed off. If you're a guy and your boy talked to a girl that you liked, you're annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just basic human emotions of friendship. So if my genuine friend is rapping a song where the rapper called me a sexual abuser against children, bro, why are you doing that? Like, it wasn't like it was like, oh, he's just, it's a light rap beat, but like, yo, I'm like, I'm genuinely offended. Whether you think I have the right to be, whether you think it's rap beat, but I'm actually mad. Yeah. So for you as my friend to go show support of that, what are we doing, yo? What are we actually doing?
I actually can't even understand how people could argue against that.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
Just like two humans. Just
I don't know. Some macho like, oh, you're gonna have feelings about that. Like, it's kind of Drake's a sensitive guy. Like, it's easy.
But
Right?
people are like,
if someone puts their self in his shoes, just like human to human, I don't even understand. Like, how can you even see like that's not?
I think
doing your friend wrong.
I think, I definitely agree with that. I agree with that part that he has the right to be upset for sure.
Yeah.
I think, at least for the angle that I think people are coming at it from, is like, and it's hard to put yourself in that situation because that situation is very specific. Like, that's different than like a guy talking to a girl that you like or something. This one is very specific. I think it's intent versus impact, where it's like LeBron went to the show. In his mind, maybe he's like, okay, I'm gonna go to this show, but I'm gonna stay low because he's my. And I'm not even defending it. I'm just saying what I think he probably was thinking. He's like, he's going to the show, but I'm gonna stay low because he's still my friend, and I'm gonna leave before the song comes on because he's still my friend. To Drake, that might be like just you being in the building at all is enough. But to LeBron, he might be like, yo, what do you mean? Like, I tried to do something to show you in good faith that I'm still, cool with you. And Drake has a right to be like, yo, I don't, I still don't rate that.
You're saying it's possible to fend for Braun because he was in the building before Not Like Us dropped 7 times.
Allegedly. That's what people say, right? They said that like he left
like
before it came on. So I'm thinking maybe his intent was.
Would that matter to you?
No.
It wouldn't matter to
It's
you.
fair if it does. It's fair if you say no.
Let's just say.
And I'm not even agreeing with him. I'm just saying that I think this is an angle that people are
but for
taking.
example, let's put it in your shoes, right? TC is one of your best friends. If someone came out and was like, yo, that I Am Tresor guy is a loser, he assaulted me in a club, blah, 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 this, and TC liked it. Aren't you gonna be like, nigga, are you out of your mind?
Yeah, of
Why
course.
the hell would you like that video of this girl talking shit about me, accusing me of assault, and you're gonna go like that video? It's the same thing, because LeBron was caught rapping that song multiple times.
Not Like Us?
Yes.
I never saw that.
I
believe it.
He's been in clubs. Like,
I believe
Been
it.
in clubs, at warm-ups.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I seen a post game interview with him. I
believe
think
it.
it was from yesterday where he was talking about the Thompson brothers, and he was talking about their athleticism. And I'm pretty sure he said they not like us.
So
he said something to that.
I believe it.
He says like, oh, their athleticism, they're different. They are not like us.
He didn't say it verbatim, but yeah, he said it.
Something like that. So he might be playing
I think
ball.
the only thing I disagree, and I've been said this, I think the only thing that me and Zoe disagree about is where you also said people say, no, you said it's like it's 100% okay to take things personally. And I agree, you can take things personally. I just don't think it's conducive for someone to take things personally a majority of the time. Because I think taking things personally, it's like forgiveness. Like it's like how they say forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for you. So you can let things go.
Yeah.
I think when you take things personally and you're saying this person did something to me because I'm me, like that brings a lot of negativity and negative energy towards you that you might not necessarily have if you're just like, okay, this person is like this and this person is whack. If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else. It kind of makes you feel a bit better, which is why I don't necessarily like to take things personally, because it's like, okay, they're weird, but they're not being weird because it's me. They're just weird.
But if that's your friend, though, it's hard to It's hard to not take things personally when this person's your friend.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
bro,
So,
like you know,
you're,
That's
but
valid.
you're still saying that person is weird.
Yeah.
So you don't want that person in your life anymore.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
saying you have to still be cool with
Okay,
them.
yeah.
You could still separate.
All
Be like,
right.
I didn't like what you did,
So you
but
could,
if it wasn't me, you
could
would have did it to someone else.
I mean, so I guess you could. I guess what you're just trying to say is that he shouldn't have said anything publicly.
And you can't even say that. I just feel like I won't even say
Like,
that.
how do you think he should have moved differently?
Yeah.
Just
I don't
apply
even-
what your theory right now.
My main thing was you could be mad. It's just when we found out, I think there were bigger fish to fry in that moment specifically. Because it was like in the middle of the battle still. Like the battle was still, it wasn't happening back and forth, but
was
like
fresh,
it was
yeah.
still a thing.
Yeah.
And to me, I was like, yo, we don't even, if this came out later on, it would make more sense.
It
but
did.
no, but we still knew.
What are you
Like we
talking about?
knew that he was upset right like when it
Oh,
happened.
because he
we
unfollowed
knew.
him or something.
Did
Like-
you follow him? Well, I know there was
the Olympic stuff.
there was the Olympic stuff where
Yeah.
they congratulated everybody except LeBron.
Yeah.
Like Chubbs posted everyone except
Yeah.
LeBron.
So
that
I
was a
just,
clear indicator.
Yeah. So I was just kind of confused because I'm like, yo, like right now,
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think the public needs to know this. Like we're still in war. Even though the war's done, we're still at war. So like, yo, let's focus our efforts. Even though
I still
also
feel kind of like that. Like this is a lot. Like they're talking about the watches they trade with each other, and like this is like very.
because I feel like this is a behind the scenes type of issue
That didn't need to
like
be
I don't
aired
think
out.
we
shouldn't be
need to
hearing
know
this.
this.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I don't
Well,
think
then
we need to know
LeBron
this.
shouldn't have publicly supported that song.
I think both things could be true.
Yeah, I think
Drake
both
saying
two
he
things
needs a
could
new
be
summer
true.
tradition.
Like, listen, if you wanted to watch the pop out, from your bed, cool.
That is completely fair
You know what I'm
too.
saying? If you
Watch
didn't
the
want, if
stream.
you like, yo, listen, let me watch it.
Watch
I want
the
to see
stream.
Wagwan. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be like, why even watching that shit? Like, okay, you're curious.
I agree.
But if you're gonna kind of like show up, people like you're LeBron. Like, you're gonna show up, you're gonna show out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it looks messy.
I agree.
It doesn't look good.
I agree.
Period. From a friendship standpoint, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I feel like sometimes, especially men, like to play the fence in friendships. Sometimes you guys really like to.
That's how our friendships operate.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't really know. Yo, one thing about me, if you're wrong, I'm gonna choose up. Dead ass.
But
I've lost
expand on
friends
that a
because
bit.
of that.
Expand on that a bit
So,
more.
for
What do you mean,
example,
like
like,
play the
I'm-
fence?
Like you, okay.
No, not your example. Like what men do. Like
Like men
playing
are
the fence. What
passive
do you
in their
mean?
friendships?
Yeah, like you guys will like if I'm
Sweep
trying to
things
think
under
if
the rug.
TC did mucho wrong, or who are maybe two? I'm not saying you guys are not close friends, but like who are two of like your closest friends? Like TC and who?
Say Ryan.
Okay, so if TC did Ryan wrong, you're more likely to like see both sides, still fuck with both without being like, yo, Ryan, you're dead wrong. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was
what did he do,
objective,
though?
it was I don't know. Say it was objectively wrong. You're more likely to be like, yeah, I get it. You're still my dog. You're still my dog. Like you wouldn't be like, yo, Ryan, fuck you. Where I would be like, Ryan, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I can tell this story. How long ago did this happen? I had a situation with friends, and I'm gonna leave this very vague because this is gonna get very sticky very easily. I had a situation with friends, and one friend, fuck, I don't know if I can tell this story.
You don't need to if you can't.
This is why my sliders
I
are
would say-
low on this
It was
shit,
a
bro.
while ago.
Like-
It was a while ago, so I'll try to keep it vague. One friend had a situation with a guy, right? They were seeing each other, blah blah blah. She really did like this guy, right? We all knew it. She liked this guy. That was kind of, like I said, every girl, men might be kind of like, every girl has a guy like, yo, I really liked this guy. Like, I would appreciate if none of my friends talked to this guy, right? Cool. I'm one person like, yo, I don't fuck my friends' guys. There's too many dicks in this world for me to fuck a friend or fuck a guy that my friend fucked. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Cool. So I never liked the guys. I'm like, all right, cool. I know that's your guy. I would never. You know, I'm cool. Whatever. So like, we went out once and da-da-da-da. One of our friends that we were there with was low-key talking to the same guy. Like I said, we all knew that this guy was like a guy that she was really kind of hung up on. She was like, whatever. She was low-key talking to that guy. No one knew though, but she was like talking to the guy like very heavily, sleeping with him, blah, blah, blah. I remember there was something where I think she either bought us food when we were out or like a round of drinks or something using that guy's money. Like that guy said, oh, like you're out with your girls?
Wow.
I'm going to send you some bread. You'll buy a round of shots. Knowing that his old girl and the girl that he's currently fucking are friends and all together at the same time. Then it ends up coming out that she was sleeping with the guy on the low. And I said, yo, you're fucked for that. I said, shit, I'm like, yo, you're fucked for that. And like, yo, my thing is you can do that to her. What can you do to me?
Yeah.
And if she clearly said, yo, I just don't want that. Like, I'm still hung up as she's vented about this guy multiple times to us.
Yeah.
So for you to do that on the sly and then buy us food with the money that guy sent you, what are we doing, bro?
But
Yeah.
did she? This is where my fence would either go either way. Did she show remorse of doing that?
No.
Then yes, then I would
She
cry.
was kind of like, her and I aren't really that close. Did you? And I was like, bitch, what?
I wasn't upset at this till I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like looking at you crazy, like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm a very moral compass person, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
See, and that is
I'm
that's
like,
the
what?
difference to me.
Absolutely.
Because to me, the way I might fence sometimes is people make mistakes, and obviously it depends on what it is.
Right.
People make mistakes. If I can genuinely tell that you are remorseful about it, I might, give you a second chance or still talk to you. Because to me, like, I don't expect if Clyde did me dirty and Mucho and Clyde are friends, but he's never done anything wrong to you, I'm not gonna be mad at you for still being friends with him because you have a different relationship with him than me. So I feel like that's low-key kind of selfish of me to tell you to cut him off because he did something to me. If it's something pet, it's not like he set up my friend to get anything, I'm talking about like he smashed my ex or something, It's wrong, but I'm not gonna tell you to cut him off. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna tell you to cut him off.
That makes sense.
And if he came to you and said, yeah, I did that, but I'm not even gonna lie, it was wrong. I know Trey's not gonna rock with me no more, but like it actually was wrong. Then I get it. It's like he showed remorse.
Forgiveness
He's trying to
is
correct
huge.
his actions.
maybe she showed remorse later, but at that time, for
too
what
late.
I
That's
heard,
valid. I
it
get
was
it.
like,
Too late.
I was like, shorty.
I get
What
that.
are you like? What are you doing?
So real quick though. So speaking about forgiveness.
Oh God.
What'd you do?
No. Do we forgive? Do we forgive Kai?
What did Kai do?
Do we forgive Kai?
Sorry. Do we understand why Kai forgave his biological
his
dad?
Oh my God.
What was the story?
Damn.
That was a generational transition.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What?
Kai, so yeah, I kind of saw the clip. Kai was
Was it
on
the Shannon?
Shannon Sharp's
Yeah, he was on
okay,
Shannon
I saw
Sharp.
it.
podcast, and he spoke about, why he forgave his dad for kind of like being a deadbeat.
The can of worms that opened. Oh my God.
Oh.
And what did he say?
Oh.
What did he
Clyde might have
say?
a
He
story.
basically said like,
It was just
me.
time.
when he was
Discourse.
younger,
No,
like
I
he
don't
really had his dad up and he didn't
Yeah.
want to fuck with him. Ray Tay, his sister, I think his sister had a relationship with his dad, but like he
Yeah.
didn't. He was like, yeah, fuck that nigga. But like as he got older, you kind of start to understand more this and that, blah, blah, blah. Am I ever going to fault someone for forgiving their parent? No. You know what I mean? Like it's a hard.
There was a lot of
What?
So sorry, go ahead. No.
Some bad parents.
Yes, that's okay. You know what? Yes, you're right. You're right. Let me take that back. There are some really bad parents. It depends on the extremity of where going.
There could even be situations where
Like, there's no way Precious should ever forgive her mother. I'll say that. That was insane.
and there could be situations where
Holy
people forgive
shit.
and continue with their parents.
You're right.
Yo,
And it's
I wanted to fight Monique, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
There's certain extremities where,
It's like if
I
your friend
agree.
goes back to an abusive, toxic
For sure.
boyfriend.
But we're
For
talking
sure.
about this
We're talking
situation
about this
specifically.
So, like I said, I'm kind of foggy on how deep it was. From what I understand, maybe his dad wasn't really around.
Yeah,
Ray
it was-
Tay,
it
blah,
was
blah,
just
blah.
that. His dad just wasn't around.
So it's like, if your dad wasn't really around, and maybe now you're trying to build this relationship, blah blah blah, then I wouldn't fault anyone for that. You know what I mean? Like,
how could
I've
were people like
So
upset
do you want
at that?
So yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
How could you be upset at that?
Yeah, I'll talk about the discourse that came from it, right?
Yeah, how could you possibly be upset at that?
A lot of the discourse came that it's like a lot of women were like, it's weird how boys could be so forgiving to their fathers at the behest of their mothers who still doesn't have a good relationship with their father, right? And then which is crazy. And then the reply to a lot of that on the men's side, which was a little crazy too, a lot of people were saying this: we relate to our fathers who abandoned our mothers after we started dealing with a lot of women.
They say, yeah, like, I got older and I realized what he had to deal with.
that
So,
bridge
like, I
was
kind of
built?
understand where he was coming
This is the
from.
convo.
That's a reach.
This is the
That's
convo.
insane.
How was that built?
This is the
real?
convo that
Yeah.
sprang from that on the internet.
Yeah.
But so
One side went to the extreme on the woman's side. The other side went to the extreme on the men's
the
side.
girls were mad.
You think your
that
dad's a
they
horrible person, then you
forgave
realize why he left.
Their
Yeah.
dad on behalf of their
That
mom.
shit.
So no. Like
Like that their
as-
mom doesn't
as
have a good
opposed,
relationship.
like
yeah.
in opposition to their mom.
Yeah.
Like
See,
the mom doesn't want the dad in
I
their
think-
life anymore. Like it's weird how the boys
yeah.
are. Yeah.
See, but I think this is that's such a nuanced conversation because, and this is how people are projecting a lot of stuff onto people. Because one, how do you know? I'll put myself in that example. Like my dad wasn't around. My mom doesn't hate my dad.
Right.
So if I was cool with my dad, my mom wouldn't care.
Yeah.
That's one. So like not everyone's mom hates the dad, even though they weren't around. And also, once you get older, like I think just naturally as a person, usually I think it does happen to men more than women because usually the women are around. I think just out of curiosity, some people build relationships because it's like, this is a parent that I don't know. Like
half
this is
your
half
blood.
of my blood that I don't know. I just want to know more about where I come from. So some people build relationships like that. And then also, I forgot who said it, but people were like, yo, you honestly, when you get older, you kind of forgive your parents more. He said he forgave his dad more because he realized, like my dad was just a guy who had a kid. Instead of looking at it like this is my father, this is just a guy who had a kid when he was young and made mistakes.
You see your parents as people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Which
I
can make you
get
feel
it.
shitty about, too, when you
I
have
get
that
it.
moment.
Yeah, if there was nothing extreme, I don't see how people could be upset at someone trying to mend a relationship.
That's real.
Like that's crazy to me.
I mean, unless, like I said,
Unless
every
it's something
situation
extreme.
is this is extreme, or it's like,
Yeah.
I've had situations where like I have like people that I knew whose like fathers were like abusive to their mothers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different.
That's
And then, when they are close with their fathers, it's like, some people are like, bro, but he, was like, it's hard.
But even that, like, at what point do you, as someone if you were in that position and someone whose father was abusive to their mother, when is it like, okay, he's been trying to reach out and say, yeah, I was wrong for doing that. I know I'm wrong. It was such a big mistake. Is there like forgiveness for the like remorse if they're showing remorse?
I think the mom has to forgive first. I think you can't shortcut that.
Yeah.
Because like if you just start building that relationship, now the mom is looking like that's a slap in
And
my
your
face.
mom is still hurt.
I get that. Yeah.
I
No pun intended.
Yeah.
kind of disagree because like if you're a child and you witness that, like even though your mom can forgive, you've witnessed a lot. You may not be able to forgive your father
Yeah.
after what you've seen
Yeah.
him do to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. So the mom has
That's
to
very
forgive
real.
first, and then it
Yeah.
would be dependent on you if you would forgive or not.
Maybe, but
She may have gotten over it.
Right? Yeah, no, it's true. But
Yeah, I don't like
it's all very nuanced.
when men started bringing up like, oh, I just started dealing with women and I started understanding. I think that's the wrong way to say it.
terrible way.
that's venting about something else. That's not
Yeah,
related to that.
they're bringing
It's
up
projecting, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
bringing up baggage that we didn't need to hear.
yeah.
But like all of you guys, right? If you're single right now, right? And I guess we're a little older now, but like, I don't know, let's say we're in our early 20s and we slip up with a woman that, we didn't want to be our wife or even a long-term relationship, and she gets a kid. Obviously, we're all gonna stay with her. We're all not stay with her, but obviously we're gonna co-parent at the very least, right? There's like 10% of the back of your head is like, fuck, what would happen right now if I just ran? You won't do it. You'll fight that and
It's
you'll
a
stay.
thought.
But it's gonna be a thought in your head.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And it is a lot easier to not have a good relationship with a child if you don't have a good relationship with the mother.
mother. Some people not
It's a lot
gonna.
easier.
Some people are not gonna fight for it.
Yeah.
So it's a hypothetical that people like Kai put in their mind. Let me give my father the greatest benefit of the doubt because maybe he deserves it.
And even if he doesn't deserve it and you're just going straight down the forgiveness route, it's like, yo, what you did sucked. You hurt me. You were mad selfish, but I forgive you because I want to get to know you because you're my father. Like you could skip over all that.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
could
it
be
could just
dead
be,
wrong
yeah,
and you
yeah.
could still forgive them just because it's like I said, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them.
It's not for them.
If I want to know my dad
Yeah.
and I choose to forgive him, like you can't tell me that I'm wrong for wanting to know my dad.
that's
like
one-
you can't want me to just stand on business just because.
That's one
That's
good
unfair.
thing that Christianity gave people. Forgiveness. Yeah,
Doesn't all religions
And
practice
it's,
forgiveness?
it's why a lot of
know.
them ask for permission. Don't ask for permission.
Ask
They
for-
know that they can get.
they can ask for
Don't ask for
forgiveness
permission.
instead.
You ask for forgiveness.
I don't know if that's all the
It's not
Abrahamic
I don't wanna
religions.
say
I know
it.
it's biggest in
On
Christianity.
forgiveness? Like
Yeah, I don't think all religions practice it, but
forgiveness?
I
Because some
don't-
of these
I mean, it's
religions,
true.
you going to hell. It don't matter. But Christianity, you just gotta say sorry.
Yeah.
Depending on what level of Christianity. Some
Yeah.
Christians really believe like
No,
yeah,
they let the PDF file in prison. As long as he prays enough, he's gonna make
no,
it. That's what.
No, I'm
It
telling
depends.
you right now. I have family members who are a different level of Christian that believe that
Jehovah?
certain people, no, not even Jehovah, that believe that certain people are going to hell. Like people that what the hell? Sorry, what the hell was that sign? Why did you do the Rock Nation sign for Jehovah?
When was the last time that Jay-Z even threw that up?
Sorry, but my point is, I have family members who are like very religious, that to the point that they believe like other family members are going to hell for things that they did. Like there's no forgiveness over there. Like you are going to hell.
Yeah,
sir.
to some people, they're
Yeah.
10 toes.
So is
And
that?
but they're Christians though.
Yeah, shut up.
Is that
That's
faith?
more them than Christianity.
I mean, according to the Bible, there are some things in the Bible that if you do, you're not going to heaven.
Yeah.
There should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like premarital sex, yeah.
I don't know if you're not going to heaven in premarital sex. Yeah.
I mean,
But it's
eating
something crazy.
shrimp.
Like, like eating pig. Or
Well, that's
Or
a
it's like a
7-day
sin,
Adventist
not-
That's a sin.
Yeah.
not
I
you're
think it's
going to
more-
hell.
yeah.
They just call it a sin.
to eat scavengers.
That's different.
But I'll
There's a
fuck
lot
me
of
up a
different
shrimp and a bacon.
interpretations.
Are you crazy? People who don't eat bacon is like, bro, what are we doing?
No.
Like, what are we actually doing?
You talking about non-Muslims?
Well, I don't want to disrespect anyone's religion. So I'm just gonna say people who don't eat pork.
Okay.
Outside of what your religion is.
Oh, outside your okay.
Well, I mean,
People
I heard
like-
it's not healthy.
What? Yeah, like
I heard
But
it's not the
a lot of
healthiest.
things are not healthy.
Yes,
But it's less not healthy.
Yeah.
pork is fine. Yeah.
I heard pork's
But
not
when
the
pork,
healthiest.
I feel like when
but
pork
everybody
is
just heard that.
prepared,
Nobody like
a lot
looks
of
into
people
it.
look at pork.
like obvious, like fried chicken isn't healthy.
Yeah,
But
but,
I feel
it's
like-
the animal. I think people look at pigs and like they eat anything or whatever, and they kind of associate it with that.
Have you
Like,
ever
their
skinned a
vibe.
chicken?
I haven't, Mucho. Have you?
I've seen it happen.
I'm a suburban
But,
kid.
yeah, but my thing is chicken, like there can be a lot wrong with like chicken is also a very dirty meat.
Yeah, it is.
Like extremely dirty meat.
You could argue it's dirtier than pork.
You
Call
definitely
me
could argue
Dirty
that
Diana.
it's dirtier than
That's
pork.
probably why because you can. Isn't chitlins like pork?
Chitlins is crazy. I've
Isn't
never
that-
eaten chitlins.
That's pork intestine.
I've never eaten
Yeah,
chitlins in my
I
life.
guess. Yeah.
But my things, listen, I'm just saying, like I eat pork. I eat
it's
bacon.
amazing.
I eat sausage. I eat jerk pork.
Pork belly.
I eat pork belly. I eat pork
like
belly bow. I love.
Pork belly bow?
Yeah, it's like Asian.
Like a
Pork
bow
belly
bun?
bow?
Yeah, it's like a bow bun.
No.
With like what?
Yeah, it's a
It's like
bow
a bow
sandwich
bun
with pork belly.
with
in
like
it.
pork belly. Woo,
One of
baby.
those fire types of
Listen,
breads.
steamed
pork
bread.
belly
Yeah.
is outstanding. So one thing about me, like I said, I eat pork. People look at me crazy because I eat pork. People are like, oh, you're disgusting.
I don't know. You might get to the pearly gates, and it might be like getting to apartment 200 on a Friday.
Oh dear God.
Hey, he
Unless you're
knows
Mucho.
me back in the
Yeah.
day. You know,
Unless
so
you're
you're
Mucho.
texting God.
I
and
just
shit.
never really. I get a whole porks eat anything and they're scavengers and blah blah blah. But it's like y'all like you understand like other things you put in your
Y'all
body can be
vape.
way
So you
worse
think there's
than
some
pork.
there are some rules in the cult that don't make sense
I think the pork and
In the
any
cult,
religion
Trey?
outside of like
in the what?
in the church. What did I say?
Oh,
you said
You said
cult.
the cult.
Did I say cult?
10 toes, nigga.
That is
Let's go.
My fault.
I think
I
yeah,
thought I was
'cause,
the only person that acts
like
that.
I have family members who don't eat pork and they look at me crazy because I eat pork and I'm like, What?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
I'm-
so confused.
There is stuff like I consider myself
Like,
Christian, and there's definitely
you
still
did ecstasy
questions.
last week, but I can't have jerk pork.
There's definitely still
You know what I'm
questions
saying?
I have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
don't make sense to me.
Like,
There's a lot of things that don't make
Listen,
sense.
you're-
to me.
you can drink a bottle of Ray and Nephew tonight, but if I have bacon in the morning, I'm the most disgusting person in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys think is like the percentage of Jamaicans that are like averse to pork?
It's fairly high because even
Pretty
Rastas
high.
don't
It's
eat pork
very high.
either. Like Rastas don't eat pork.
Pretty
Yeah,
high.
But Rastas are vegan.
But Jamaicans do
and
love a
like-
jerk pork. So
I love me a jerk pork.
jerk pork
Period.
is fire.
People say I still eat like they haven't freed me, but I think it's such a rude statement.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I
I'll
need
eat
to know what that looks like.
Pork with a side of oxtail.
because like, technically a lot of the food that comes from you're crazy. A lot of the food that we call like delicacies and great were because it was from slavery, right? Like we weren't good enough to eat like
Chicken
the good
foot.
meat.
So we had oxtail.
So we had to eat like what was left over, the tails, the foot,
Had to
whatever,
make
whatever. Like that
chicken.
wasn't quality meat.
You like chicken foot?
I will slap down chicken foot soup.
I hate chicken
I will
foot
slap
soup.
down
Really?
goat head soup.
I hate
I will
it.
slap down cow foot.
Hate it.
What? I will a cow foot up.
Well, the
Hate it.
actual foot too?
The foot is in there.
Foot is in there.
I mean,
like
I'm-
the
I-
hook.
Well, it's not that.
I drink the soup, but I don't finish the foot.
I'm eating the foot.
Oh wow.
Nah.
It's great. It has what's it called?
Lot
It's
of
good collagen.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't-
why
I
the
can't do
soups
none
are
of
so
that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Because of those bits, once you break them down, it's so brothy.
Yeah.
It's way more brothy than any other cut of meat.
When
Not
my
jacking
grandfather
it.
had
Do you
cancer
like-
and he had like a lot of pain, like if the cancer spread to his bones, we used to give him cow foot soup all the time because of the collagen. They said like if you eat,
Oh,
it would
wow.
help at least the pain or whatever. Like yeah.
Do you like corned beef?
And as I got old, I won't lie.
I love corned
Don't
beef
shoot
to
me
this
now,
day.
Jamaicans.
To this day, I love
Right.
corned beef.
I like how you pointed out
As
the two
I got,
non-Jamaicans.
I know, right?
Yes, Zoe, tell me.
As I got older, corned beef has low-key gotten repulsive to me. I'm not
That's
gonna
just
lie.
maturing.
I think that's like your
Like
taste
that meat
changing.
is not meat, yo.
That's
It's
your
not
ta-
meat.
that's your
Like
taste
it's
changing.
throwing me off. Like I had corned beef like maybe like a couple years ago, and I was like, yo, what is this?
That's
You know,
just-
you just like, yo, what is this?
Or was it cooked nice?
It was cooked nice, and I was still like, yo, this is not hitting the way that I remember. You know, I'm like, yo, what is in this for real?
You've just gotten a couple promotions. Like you're moving up in the world. Like that's
Nah, but I'll
right.
still slap down a cow foot.
Yeah, and you'll eat
Corned
hot
beef. I'll
dogs.
still slap down some corned beef.
I don't
Hey,
know.
hey.
I
You eat
feel-
hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yes, but
You
hot
can't
dogs.
say what's in
I've
this.
seen
if you
Zoe
eat hot
outside a Rebel
dogs.
eat a hot dog.
That is
for
a
sure.
lie. That's a bold-faced lie. That's a lie.
I
You're
don't
right.
eat hot dogs. I hate hot
You're
dogs.
right.
You hate
I haven't
hot
had
dogs?
hot dogs in a
Hate
long
hot
time.
I
dogs.
hate a lot of specific foods, bro.
I hate hot
But
dogs.
I just feel like maybe I need to have it again. My grandma has dementia now, so she can't really like cook. But my grandma used to throw down corned beef, and I used to what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it was the person who made it.
Yeah,
Gotta
it
whip
might
it
be.
up.
I didn't like it. But my grandma, every time I used to go to her house, like, please, corned beef and dumpling, please, corned beef and dumpling, please. Every time I used to go to her house, what do you want to eat? Corned beef and dumpling, every single time. But
Sounds
now
like a
I'm like,
delicacy.
I don't know, something's off. Like,
Those
it
might
feels
be
like I'm
the-
eating something like paste. Like, it didn't feel like
Those might be the recipes that we've lost.
people who can
where
throw down
it's
corned beef.
Generation
No, not
recipes?
even that. It's just like there's a generation between our grandparents and our parents or our aunties and uncles where it's like they made food a specific way that no one else can make
yeah.
it. Like even if you use the same ingredients, the same everything, it doesn't taste like that. Yeah. And I don't know what they did, but it doesn't taste like that.
We're losing recipes.
Yeah.
The
We
same
are,
way
'cause-
that the same way that niggas aren't mechanics anymore. Can the woman cook as well as their grandmas?
No. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
You want to know something?
Uber Eats has made the domestication of our houses shatter.
No, that's not true. One thing I will say is I can definitely cook.
Yeah.
But there's certain things, and like I said, I feel like there's certain things like I will watch her cook it. I will write it down step by step. And like I cannot get my grandma's rice and peas down, yo. My grandma can make rice and peas like what? Like the back of her hand.
Yeah.
And I try and I'm like, it's decent, but it's like, yo, it's not smacking the way her smacks. You know what I'm saying?
Because you use
Like-
a rice cooker.
No, I don't.
Alright.
She doesn't use rice. I just follow whatever she does. She doesn't use the rice
good.
cooker.
Alright.
But I'm like, yeah, but things she also does. It's so yeah, you just throw in some like
Yeah.
coconut milk here, and then that you do like the Scotch bonnet here.
Does she
and
taste
then
in
you-
between?
Not really. She might like put on your hand maybe.
Yeah.
Then you add and then you the Scotch bonnet, and then you cook down the coconut milk, and then you do the peas, and I'm like,
And they don't
what?
have like measurements or
No,
anything too.
no
it's,
measurements.
it's a different amount every
Yeah.
single time, so you can't like.
And then she'll flex like, oh, when I came to, I didn't know how to cook before I came to Canada. I didn't learn when we moved here. So you have no excuse.
Whoa.
Yeah, my grandma never, because when
It's not
I,
the same, Grandma.
Yeah.
You don't have Instacart.
Yes. So she's like, yeah, my grandma can cook. Like my grandma can cook.
Yeah.
But she never learned how to cook till she came to Canada.
Because she had maids, I guess. Right?
Yeah,
You
she
told
had
me that.
helpers.
Yeah, we're
Right?
losing.
So, but I mean, if she could do it, I could do it. I saw some time because she came to Canada when she was like in like her 30s.
And I just need some
mid-30s.
time to learn how to change an alternator. We're in the same boat.
You're right. You're right.
Everybody's got some room for improvement.
You're right. You're right. You're
We're in
very
the
right.
same boat, gang.
But I feel like the domesticate, and I do agree. I feel like the domestication of women, or just I feel like domesticate. Yeah, I feel
Wait,
you're
the
right.
Domestication of women? Help me out.
Like women who are
Being domestic.
being domesticated. It has definitely decreased
Okay.
in recent years, where we feel like we don't need to be domesticated as much because of the access to Uber Eats and Factor and Instacart and,
And
this
you guys
that.
work now too.
And don't
Yeah,
want to get
that
curry
too.
sauce on the fashion overdress.
Who? What?
I said, and they don't want to get curry sauce on the fashion overdress.
No one's cooking in a fashion overdress.
Granny's wearing the nightie that she's had for 20 years in the kitchen. She don't care what spills on it.
With them stains on.
Y'all wearing Palm Angels in your kitchen. That's why you
Okay,
can't
that's
cook.
insane.
Because you're not putting your elbow. There's no elbow grease in it because you're wearing gallery department in your kitchen trying to cook. That's why.
I've never seen someone wear designer in the kitchen when they're cooking.
That's a
I mean,
funny
I
image.
have some pretty nice pieces that I've never worn them in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ever.
Why?
Like I'm wearing like a set.
$300 Lululemon sets to try to cook. You're not gonna cook good in that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can wear Lululemon leggings when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
You can
Are
definitely
you
cook
okay?
good
But
in
are you pissed if they get stained?
Oh, for sure.
That's why.
You're cooking in your good leggings. Like,
You can't put the brown in the stewed chicken for real, and you're worried about the Lululemon.
Next time you try to copy Granny's recipe,
Steamed fish.
yeah, put some bullshit.
You're not wearing your good tracksuit to make fish.
No, but I can't wear anything good to make fish though, because fish is gonna
That's what
smell
I'm
up the
saying.
whole house.
That's what I'm saying.
Your granny had some bullshit on.
Yeah, my grandma doesn't cook in good fish. So
That is one thing that's consistent across all
dressed for the
grandmas.
my grandma doesn't cook in fire fish.
Granny's had no drip.
Yeah,
That's funny. Man.
You got focus. You got focus.
my mom also doesn't cook in good clothes either.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I gotta
You got-
start
you
dressing
got
more like a
Adidas
bum.
on in the.
I don't have an Adidas on in the kitchen. Is crazy. Shout out Adidas. That's crazy. These guys don't have an Adidas on in the kitchen.
Sometimes just wearing certain things in certain environments, you just look like it's like. Have you ever seen the guy that like tries to hoop and he's wearing like a sleeveless designer shirt?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you look so lame.
Yeah.
Like, why are you wearing a Gucci shirt to run?
the same
Yeah,
guy who would
bro.
wear
Sweating
Yeezys
it.
to run.
No, that's different.
That shit really, yeah. I
You're
don't
not
really
wearing.
bother.
I didn't wear them
On
as
purpose.
style. I was working out and I got dragged into a run. That's like me walking on the street. I'm going to a party.
Oh, was
and
that
someone
LA
dragged
Fitness?
me in.
Yo, that means you know how much thinking and premeditating he did for that, like for the runs to have.
A lot of niggas get injured at LA Fitness because they didn't come to hoop.
Yeah.
They got dragged. They got dragged into that side.
But how do you let yourself get dragged into the court? Like, yo, I'm not hooping today.
Well, peer pressure is a real
Anytime
thing.
I've ever hooped with Mucho, it's been like that.
You got dragged into it.
Yeah. Mucho finds a way to just drag me up.
Sports peer pressure is very easy to get pressured
I need
into.
to watch y'all play ball.
See, I don't think
I just
that's
don't
fair.
think
Y'all
y'all
see
are
my
balling.
hoop mixtape?
I just don't think y'all are balling the way you guys think
See,
that
but
you're balling.
also that's not
What do
fair.
you like? I don't know. We don't say we're like these
No,
perennial.
but this is what I'm
hoopers.
saying.
Not perennial. I just think like y'all are not like.
What, you think we can't dunk?
No, but
Not even that. Like, what's your like?
but Zoe, it's not fair.
I could give you a nice layup dunk.
It's
You know
not-
what I mean?
I never like. I wasn't like nice. I wasn't like the starting star player at high school ever.
You didn't even start,
No, my school was
I'm-
nice. We were quad A OFSA.
and you didn't start.
No.
Were you Loyola?
I'm just
No,
saying.
the school that beat Loyola.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying. We don't play for real anymore. So
Yeah.
even seeing us now is not. That's like us saying, "Yo, right now we need to see you learn choreography to like a real dance routine today."
I could try for sure.
You're gonna be like, you could try, but you're not at your best. Like we can't compare you to
I can't
in
lie.
your prime.
I can't lie. I'm probably at my best right now.
I still might hit it still.
You're athletic.
If
You
you
think
right
you could the real dancers? You think you could like keep up with them right now?
Yeah, if you give me like a choreography video or like a class, I think I still hit it.
Like the advanced class.
What do you mean like I'm confused, like what advanced how? Like flexibility wise? Like I can't do like a back handspring anymore or like a back walkover. I can honestly I would see if I can still do an aerial.
I think he's what he's saying. Is
If
like,
I can still do an
could
aerial,
you-
I would shock myself.
I think he's what he's saying is like, could you compete with the competitive seniors?
How old are they?
Like let's say
18,
17,
right?
18.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what they're doing. Listen, I'm not gonna throw down an
What's
acro
an aerial?
class.
That's like a backflip?
An aerial is a cartwheel with no hands.
Huh?
You're not.
Is that
doing
Paralympics?
T.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly,
it's
I haven't.
it's a common.
No,
It's
like when you jump and do the
It's a cartwheel.
with
It's
no
literally
hands.
a very common move.
It's in Paralympics. No, you
Like,
have
I know,
hands.
I
You
know
just-
girls
confuse
to
the
this
word.
day my age who can still aerial,
Okay.
but I think they've been also still dancing longer than me.
Yeah, and that's like dudes that, like, you can't compare us to dudes that
So you go-
still.
I think I know what the thing is that
So
you're
it's
talking
like
about.
your head goes forward.
No, your head goes to the side.
No, you're doing it.
No,
It's
it's
literally
that
a
goes
cartwheel
first.
without hands.
It's
You
a
just
think of a
flip
cartwheel with
sideways.
no hands. You just jump and you go around.
That's hard.
It's hard, but I used to be able to do them.
You get, Ooh, that's hard.
I am probably in the
that sounds
worst.
harder than a backflip.
I wouldn't.
No,
know,
it's easier.
but it
It's
looks
much
tougher.
easier than a backflip. It's
looks
much
tougher.
easier than a backflip. Trust me, because backflips used to scare the hell out
You've
of me.
definitely seen it before. Once we find a video.
I've only done a back
You can still
handspring.
do it right now?
An aerial? I don't know.
You want that other 20?
Honestly,
I'm not going to the hospital
Nah,
today.
that might. Yeah, I wouldn't lie. That might like lead to some serious damage.
yeah. Let's
I can maybe do an aerial on a trampoline
So,
easily.
Is it that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's an aerial.
yeah.
Okay, wait, Clyde, you got your computer up. I said what? Okay. I get
so
it now.
I can for sure still cartwheel.
Yeah.
I can definitely still one hand cartwheel. I can
Oh,
definitely
that's hard.
still round off.
But
Yeah.
if you're a nigga doing
Those-
that,
those are
that's
like
like
basic-
that's a little
An aerial,
metrosexual.
an aerial.
But if there was
isn't-
like money on the line and like on my 8th try, I'd get it.
an aerial isn't a very manly.
Yeah,
flip.
that's
I can say
metrosexual.
that.
No, for sure. Yeah.
You got to do backflips.
Yeah,
and
backflips.
front flips. And
Could you guys ever do a backflip?
Bruh,
No.
that's on my
It's still
bucket list.
one of my life
It's on my
goals.
bucket
I
list.
never was able
Why
to do
is
that.
every man's life goal to do a backflip?
used
So
to-
many men want to know how to do a backflip. Why?
I used to know.
March
years
It's one of
Madness?
those things.
I don't know.
I lost a talent at like 17.
You forgot how to do a backflip.
I haven't done it in years, so like my muscle memory just went kaput.
So even if you stood on something, you couldn't backflip?
I forgot how to windmill.
I'm sure I could, but I
Wait,
wouldn't.
what?
Like my brain,
I don't
my
know, he
brain
forgot
wouldn't let
now,
me.
I forgot too.
Okay, say we're like Sky Zone.
Like I have the ability to do it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't pass the mind. You know,
yeah, the
That's
mind
what
is the
it
worst
is.
part.
Scary.
I could do it, but I couldn't pass the mind block.
So if we went to Sky Zone, you couldn't backflip on a
Yeah,
on a trampoline. you
yeah.
could.
But on the
still
floor,
hard, though.
I
On a
would-
trampoline, it's still hard to
scary.
backflip.
Yeah, it's
You've
still
done it
scary.
on a trampoline?
Yeah, it's scary. It's still scary.
Very.
I'm not like
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't
confident.
push hard enough,
That's my biggest fear is breaking my neck.
yeah.
That should be content.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. No, I cannot hoop at all anymore, bro. My motor skills are not what they used to be.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like you have muscle memory, but your body doesn't do what your mind thinks you could do anymore, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you get hurt.
I would love to see myself on a rugby field.
On a rugby field?
Yeah, I don't know what I would do.
You try
I
to-
might seize up.
And then
Would you
you're
join a
done.
scrimmage with like 17-year-old girls and just like body
Now,
them?
yes.
Oh, shit.
100%.
17-year-old girls.
Would you join the
You will what? Not men.
Well,
what?
I
You
thought-
just said a 17-year-old would crush me.
You said you would crush them.
Have you seen the
Rugby
you
team?
said
No.
you were gonna pack up the 17-year-old boys.
A team? No.
Have you seen the under 30 football league?
Oh my God, where they just play tackle for fun?
Yeah, it's an under 30 league. Would you join that?
No, I'm not dealing.
I
with
technically
any of
can't
that type
anymore,
of
which is
shit.
crazy. But
You what?
I can't anymore, which is
You
crazy.
can't tackle?
Okay, let's say
I'm 30,
U35. U35. U35 football league.
No! Even when I was young, I didn't want to play tackle football. I'm pussy.
Yeah, they said they
I
got
was doing
work
touch
tomorrow.
or flag.
You guys
Yeah.
are tackling each other and you have to clock in tomorrow.
I won't lie. I would play a flag game now.
Did you ever play
flag
tackle
is
football,
different.
like with equipment and shit?
No, I never joined no football team.
Word. Okay.
I-
Did you?
That
yeah,
was not
no, I
my
did
bag.
for 2 years.
Oh, dude.
Hell no.
I was a wide receiver though. Like it was.
But also, granted,
But wide receiver, you could still get like a
You can get hit
blindsided.
hard.
I
yes.
found out.
Yeah.
I found out.
You can get
No,
hit
it
hard.
might be worse to be a wide receiver because you're not doing the hitting. They're hitting you.
All the time.
You run a slant across the middle,
Bow.
get turned into a basketball player.
That's exactly.
And did you get mad at your quarterback?
Yeah.
Because these niggas be setting the wide receivers up.
He says, okay, I know he has enough time to catch it, but
Yeah.
like it may be brain damage after. Like, no, fuck
That's
that.
exactly what I told you in the car. What happened to me?
Oh yeah, he set you up.
Yep.
No.
When I did football for like about 2 months and we did a scrimmage and one of the grade 12 dudes I was running.
You were a
with us-
wide receiver?
Yeah, I was. They the guy
Like wide out?
wide out.
Wait,
Word.
why Zoe? Why you surprised?
Because
He doesn't really have the
you don't have the
frame,
the frame
wide
for
receiver
a wide
frame. I can
receiver.
see him as like a
I thought he'd be
corner.
like a D-line.
No,
See him
I
as
was-
like a
no, I
corner.
did- I was-
Defensive lineman?
I was skinny. I was skinnier
Trey's
back then when I
thick.
was doing
Why
football.
we act like Trey's not thick?
I was way skinnier back then when I was in high school. But anyway,
Or like a running back.
yeah.
I would never. So you're a wide. Like
Maybe
you ran.
fullback.
No, I was
Let him finish the
Let me
story.
finish. I'll show you the picture of what I look like. But anyway, the guy picked me up and he slammed me neck first, like straight down.
That's not even a
Attempts.
game
That's
play.
not a football play.
No, that's I did not know that until like we reviewed what happened afterwards. But the injury, like we called hut. I jerked my neck up and it felt like a hot knife just went through my neck and down my spine. Like, that was the first time I actually.
The man RKO'd you on the football field?
No, he picked me up. Like,
Isn't
as
that
he was
RKO?
going, and he
Pretty
dropped
close,
me. No, he's
yeah.
not supposed to do that.
No, I'm saying he
It's
did
an
that.
RKO.
And that's
it's a
an
wrestling
RKO.
move.
No,
He
that-
DDT'd you.
he like power bombed me almost.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what that means.
He tombstone pile driver.
Sure, let's say
Okay,
that.
these are getting very insane. These
So,
names are
that's the
getting.
name
but
of the-
yeah, that's not the quarterback's fault. It was whoever's the defensive
It was whoever
back
was on.
that
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
But why would you let a man pick you up and slam you?
I don't
Pick
think
him
he
up,
let.
slam him.
I
Pick him
would
up, slam him.
I don't think he let. him.
What? Personally, I wouldn't take that.
Can't you give him sympathy for that one?
I don't think he let him
No,
do
because
that.
I don't think she understands what
I
I,
like my men
look
skinny.
like in grade 9.
That way, I can pick him up and slam him. Pick him up, slam him. Have you seen that TikTok?
Yes.
I love that.
See, but this is one of those things where it's like, we just gotta let girls roast us for it because there's no like reverse unless they played sports.
Right.
No,
There's
I'm
no
serious.
reverse of
That
that.
was me.
Maybe she got destroyed.
Let me see.
That was me, grade 9.
Who is that?
That's me.
That's a youngin. You look super
Who is
young.
that?
What the hell?
I
Trey
was
showed us a
skinny as
picture of
shit.
him.
Yeah,
in
Trey
high
showed the
school.
video.
Crazy.
Nigga
And
look
he
like
looks-
That's
G
giving
Herbo.
wide receiver.
He looks
That's
like-
giving pick him up, slam him.
I was somehow skinnier than you in high
He
school.
looks like
Oh my
he's
God.
in
Yeah.
Camp Rock.
Should we all show our high school pictures?
I look the same.
People are asking for like old stuff of us. I gotta find my high
They
school
want our
pictures.
moms to come.
I look
got a bunch.
exactly the same as
Really?
I did in high
I
school.
look different for
too.
sure. My head was big. I think my head never grew to my body until like
I've
3 years ago.
I've seen the memes of you, so maybe right?
Memes.
Memes.
Yo,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm trying to. Where do you get these memes of me?
Twitter. Twitter. That's where we get
There's
them.
a certain man who he knows who he is. Keeps dropping these memes, old memes of me
But
in our
he's-
conversation.
I'm the
like, no, you're not.
That's also though his.
I do it too.
His
But
Rolodex of
I'm
memes.
like, yo. Where you get these memes, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just seen the-
I didn't know you back then.
I have a couple Zoe memes.
Why are these
I don't know
memes?
if you were in high school, but it's the one where you like turned around. Like is
The one where her lip pursed out, like,
yeah,
I have that one for sure.
Yo.
I'll find that right now.
I'm not in high school.
Oh, you're not in high school.
That was like 20, maybe like 18, 2017, 2018.
Oh, okay.
I was like early 20s for sure.
Oh, you look younger. Okay.
But I was like, yo, where man's getting these memes? I
There's
don't
one of you in like a ball pit.
Wait, what?
Yes. Yes.
That one's crazy.
I don't know how these memes are old, dog.
Or the nope, sorry.
Trey,
That one hasn't come back. Please do not bring that
That's
one
a
back.
classic.
The
Yeah, I
nope,
know.
sorry. The nope, sorry. That one has never come back. That's the one where I'm like looking. Oh, yo, the thing is,
Who farted?
Do you
That
have
was-
any like embarrassing photos that you would not want to touch the internet?
Yep.
You just scrolled down on my IG.
yeah, embarrassing
I
enough
don't
to
think
like
so.
be mad. I don't think so. Like it's
no.
whatever. Like there's not. I'm
But
not
my
gonna be
most
pressed.
embarrassing one is probably the one with me with the green contacts.
What?
In grade
What?
9.
What did you do?
You like for a play?
What?
No, for a
What?
regular picture.
Dead ass.
But granted, I
Bro, I
wasn't.
didn't think
Yo.
you were one of them, bro.
No, hold on.
I didn't know this either. Yeah. Oh my
Hold
god.
on. I wasn't.
didn't strike me as that,
This
man.
might actually make it worse. This might make it worse. I wasn't wearing green contacts. The green contacts were edited onto the picture. I could probably find it. I could find it.
Just sure.
Do you know how much girls I got from me having green on? Now, granted, see, I think this is society's fault. Because back then,
Yeah.
what? Bro, we're talking 2010.
Yeah.
Your black ass put green eyes on your.
Yeah.
We got Zoe crying.
Sorry.
Bro, in
Do you understand?
2010,
No, just sorry. You
Zoe,
are a dark
do
skin
you understand?
African Jamaican.
Do you
man,
understand?
And you said you don't just slap today.
And it did. And did. What did the girl say? And did.
I have a green eye.
And did. And did. It slapped. In 2010, this is what we call revisionist history. This is what we call revisionist history, and you are part of the problem. This is revisionist history because in 2010,
My makeup.
there was 2 ways that you could surefire get women in 2010.
Right.
You either had to have green eyes or be light skinned. It was one of the two.
This guy was one step
If you
away
were
from
both,
lightening his skin, yo.
if you were both, if you're green eyed and
a
light
wrap.
skinned, you cleaned house.
So you know what's funny? I agree with you.
Trade waving his hands.
I agree with you, but I don't when it comes to like, because I hear this often, right? Like
That's how it was.
light skinned niggas had their time of day when I was younger. I hear that from a lot of people, but I hear that from niggas of different ages.
So it's more just an age
Yeah, I
group
think it's just
thing.
an age group
Like
thing.
a younger, when you're in your teens.
Yeah, when you're in your
early
teens, like, so I don't know, maybe Eurocentrism, I don't know, people just grow out of it.
Yeah, but that's
So
how
I
it
don't-
is. When you're young, all the light skinned dudes, they
Yeah,
win. Even if they were
yeah.
ugly. Like if your skin was light, you got it. You had it, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, ja.
I want to find the picture.
Eventually,
we
though,
need-
you
we
gotta.
need-
Yeah,
see
there's no
that.
tissues here.
That's
sorry.
insane.
That's
Let's
so
get on to the next
funny.
one.
I'm gonna find the picture.
That's very
eventually.
insane. This man said he face tuned his eyes green.
Yep, and it
I
worked.
can't picture.
Oh
you
my
like that.
God, your eyes are so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. And then you just
So what happened when
you just
girls
pull
saw
up.
you in real life? And you didn't have green eyes.
It was never really like a local thing.
Yeah.
You know?
You just
Was it-
did,
was
you
it
just
like
did it for
Tumblr days?
Facebook friends.
Yeah, this was like early Instagram,
Instagram?
Tumblr
Facebook
days. No, it never was on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh my!
It was like Tumblr, early Instagram.
Are you trying to find it?
No, mucho.
So it wasn't like local.
Mucho what?
No, yeah. I hope I sent the right video.
It wasn't. I'll
Atlanta?
find it eventually.
Yeah. So
Should I just play it?
yeah, play it.
Wait, what
'Cause
happened?
I'm gonna play a video.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
saw Agent talk about this. He was comparing Atlanta and Toronto, and I completely disagreed.
Agent's a part of the
Streamer, part of
AMP.
AMP.
AMP. Canadian
Did we ever
dude.
wait? Did we ever before you play it? Did we ever talk about Sad Boy saying that top 5 was more lit than Agent?
Oh yeah, I love her, but she's she was just putting on for
Toronto.
Yeah,
Anyways, continue.
That's kind of crazy.
yeah, no way.
Don't you get nervous of like getting beat up for your car?
Hell no. Everybody's strapped, so you're on your best behavior. You can't try nothing unless you want to.
In Atlanta.
Roll the dice on life.
You
That's-
strapped?
Gotta be. I changed my opinion. I used to be very anti, but now I low key think everybody should have one. Like if friends said they're going to that area, I'm like, you should bring one.
Yeah, because
Okay.
everyone else has one. You're significantly safer in Toronto than you are in.
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
I feel way safer in Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and in Toronto, I don't go nowhere I don't know without a lot of people.
What?
There's no way to protect myself.
Don't you get nervous of like getting
What is he talking about?
I think that last sentence is what his main part was.
Did that
There is
spur-
no way to protect
Did that
myself.
spur your tweet about gun control?
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
His-
yeah.
his-
I had the same feeling after.
I
seeing
feel
that
like
clip.
he's lived in America for too long.
Yeah.
Because I've had this argument with Americans all the time where they're like, I don't understand like the concept of not having guns because if someone like runs up on me, how do you protect yourself? But I'm like, well, if no one has a gun, then there shouldn't be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But
But
like,
people
They
do.
short circuit if you say that.
yeah,
But they do though.
What?
I think that's their thing. People do have guns.
I get it, but if
And there's
no
no way
one
to make
had
them not have
guns,
guns, yeah.
then this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But if everyone has guns, I feel like it's worse if everyone had guns compared to if no one has guns. Like, just, let's be for real.
I think it's more of a debate of like safety, like actual safety versus you feeling safe.
Okay.
Americans
Okay.
feel more safe. We might be safer,
All right.
but they feel more safe because they have a gun on them.
I'm not mad at that.
Like
They're just
if
being
you're
irrational.
walking, if you're walking late at night and you're strapped, you inherently feel more safe than if you weren't.
Okay, maybe from man's
You might not
perspective.
actually be safer, but you feel more safer inside.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah.
So I guess that's it. I don't agree. I don't think everybody should have guns.
Agent's wilding, bro. You've been there too long, fam.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
For him to not feel safe in Trump without going around with like, where is he going?
That's how you know he's successful, man.
But
He
no,
doesn't even remember
Like,
what it's
does
like
he
here.
feel like? Does he feel like maybe because of who he is that people are trying to like press him or jump him or
Targets.
target or
But
try to rob
he's
him?
probably-
but
if you
he's
were-
somebody in Atlanta, just like he's somebody here.
But I'm saying,
It's
is it
different.
because
I
that
think it's a
people
little
know
different,
who
though.
he is here and like, but people know who he is in Atlanta too.
Yeah,
But what
yeah.
if they're
But it's different. I think it's different. Like it's different scenes. Like people, like you guys remember when those streamers came here and those dudes ran in their car with guns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
Was it
streamers?
streamers or was it?
Aiden?
No, it was streamers.
No,
it was like
People that are just waiting on
yes,
it.
yes.
it was like
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. They call him Rat. And
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the
Where it's
situation.
like,
He got like set up or something.
yeah. I feel like some people did say that, yo, that's such like a Toronto thing to happen. Like that wouldn't happen if you were in New York. That wouldn't happen if you were in LA. Whether you agree or not, some people just think because
PNB Rock,
Toronto
I was
is
gonna
less
say.
use.
Pop Smoke.
Yeah. But I think
Takeoff.
what they're saying though is I think people think because Toronto's less used to it, people feel like more targets, I guess. I don't necessarily agree, but I think that's
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
don't
people
know.
leave you alone out here. I don't know. Like Aiden Ross was walking around.
but Aiden's white. It sucks because we target our own people. That is a fact.
I think that's what he's like a little paranoid about.
That is a fact
there
that we
is, like,
target our own people.
When you get
But
late,
you
you
don't
go
think
over there
that
and you come back.
Atlanta, they target their own people too. Like Atlanta's
No, I'm talking
very
about black
crime heavy.
people. I'm talking about black people, not.
But in Atlanta, it's the same thing.
yeah,
Atlanta, everybody black. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're gonna have to target black people.
no, but he was saying
I'm more so speaking to Toronto people feeling like they can't be here anymore, that like they're too big and that like they just have a big target on their back and feel like
If you're from the streets of Toronto, I agree. Agent, you're not. Relax.
Yeah. Or I think if you're in a city, but
Where's
also,
he from?
He's from like Markham or something.
Yeah.
But I think if you're in a city though, but I do agree though that if you're in a city where there are more lit people, there's less attraction to you. Like you're more common, which
Okay.
means you're less of a target.
Yeah.
Like the
I
odds
guess.
of you being a target are less because there's way more lit people here. That if you're one of the only lit people, then you're automatically the target.
But like, even if you have a nice car,
Yeah.
you park at the wrong gas. People have
People
to
are on
skip
you, for
past
sure.
gas
Certain
stations,
gas stations.
in Atlanta. You don't have to do that in Toronto. I can fill up in
true.
any gas station in the
what
entire
car
GTA.
though? In what car? That matters.
in a Cybertruck.
You can't. There's certain places you
But I
can't
can't-
pull
I
your
can't fill
Lambo
up?
truck and go fill your gas there and just feel regular.
In Toronto?
Toronto? I don't know. Like I
would
would
recommend it.
I would feel safer at the worst gas station in Toronto with a nice Lambo than at the worst gas station in Atlanta.
For sure.
That's for sure.
for
That's for
sure.
For
Yeah.
sure. That's for sure.
100%.
No question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
a quote unquote bad one in Toronto, not even worse compared to a quote unquote bad one in Atlanta.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You know?
Them Jack boys are coming.
Yeah, man, I was in Detroit with a rental, not even that nice. Like, yeah, I don't know about this one, and I kept driving. You know what I mean?
Honestly, how do y'all gauge it? Because I'd be like, I don't know.
If it's too decrepit, like
Yeah,
it's
it's very-
rusty
a little
around,
run
like
down.
It looks like a duck.
yeah.
And if there's nothing in the like, if it's just a standalone gas station with nothing else
Yeah.
around,
If it has webbed feet.
You know what I mean? YNs.
If it quacks,
Oh, God.
Shit's
Are we
probably
bringing
done.
YNs into 2025? We're still going to keep that term, huh?
they're forcing their way in.
Y'all
They're here to stay.
y'all
the
love
YNs.
that YNs term.
yeah. But yeah, me personally, I wouldn't want to carry a gun.
Me neither, man.
No.
I don't want to do that.
Even when I've
Have
been
it and not
around
need it.
guys like in the States and like I know they have guns on them, I'm like, why?
I think like if you look at the stats, like statistically speaking, not feelings, like statistically speaking, once you no matter if you're in the South or not, even if it's an open carry state, once you pick up a gun, you're statistically more likely to die from it, from the gun than to not.
More likely to use it on yourself than somebody else.
No, not even
What?
about that. Not on yourself. What do you? No, not, not to kill yourself. No. If you buy a gun, you're more likely to die from the gun, anybody's gun. Just because
begets violence. Type
yes,
thing?
because now you feel like, oh, I got it on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try me.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to try
Yeah.
me. And now you're backing out for no reason. Someone else is backing out, and now there's a gunfight when there shouldn't have been a gunfight.
Vision has a really good speech about this in Ultron.
Yeah, I just don't like being around.
He does.
Yeah, I just don't. I personally, I don't like it. I remember one time I went to see one of my homies, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like my brother's gonna drive you home," and I was like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Yeah, he's strapped, so you'll be all right." And I was like, "Whoa, what?" I was like,
Way too casual.
"Sorry." Like,
Man,
That's also like culture for them too, right? Like
Yeah.
gun
Right.
culture is
what do you mean
why.
your brother's strapped and I'll
They're
be
shooting
good?
guns
Like,
when they're
does
little
he-
kids.
what? Like,
It's not about that. Like it's more the culture than it is
Oh
them
my
feeling like,
God.
oh, I really need this and this is my protection.
I'm
like,
just too scared to shoot myself in the ass or in my thigh.
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob, yeah.
Like,
Or that rapper. There was a dude that was on a podcast.
yeah,
and
I
he-
saw
Yeah,
it.
I saw.
So
that,
okay,
bro.
Clyde, when you see a video like that, are you clicking on it? Are you like, I want to see this guy shoot himself?
No, but he didn't.
No, he didn't
He didn't shoot himself. His gun discharged. No one got hurt.
Where did this?
It's like it was in his pocket, and he went like this, and it went pow, and I think it like went through his pants into the ground. Like it didn't.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like,
close to his dick.
and he was like,
Like he almost cheddar bobbed himself.
yeah, he was like touching himself. They're like, you're all right. He's like, I think so.
Was
and
he on
then
the
they
second
just
floor?
continued. A lot. What if you're downstairs?
Right? Literally.
That's crazy. Man. I'd be too scared of that. Or like, what if I just forget I have it on me? I just sit down. Bow.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
I think there's a whole like gun safety thing about
Glocks don't have safeties.
Oh, they don't.
No.
My friend danced with
switch?
this guy, and
She thought it was
like,
his piece. It was the piece.
literally, she was like, "Yo," and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "He has his gun on him."
That was
And
his
I was like,
dick. It
"Does
was
he
the
have a
blick.
big dick or a gun?" And then we both looked down, and he had like he was like his strap, like he was strapped,
Damn.
Wow.
like right in like the front side.
That wasn't
like
the
we looked
meat,
and we
that
were
was
like, "Oh,
the
what the
heat."
hell?"
Put it on me.
He said that wasn't the meat.
That
it was
was
the- We're done here.
Yeah.
Anyways, do we have any final words for? I mean, it's gonna be a long season.
Do we want to do Ask Relentless or wait for?
Oh, we can wait.
Okay,
Ask
we can
Relentless. Yeah, we
wait.
can
We
wait
right
to do
there.
Ask Relentless. Ask Relentless. How y'all feel about episode 1? We got a lot down.
Miss y'all.
Shaking the rust off.
Yeah, I
but
miss y'all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, we didn't talk about Tory Craig. Does Milk still come out?
Oh, does Milk still come out?
Milk still
Tory
come out?
Craig.
I think
The NBA
he,
player.
Yeah,
What'd
the
he
NBA
do?
player that's dating Megan, and then this
Allegedly dating Meg.
yeah.
but
porn
then-
star exposed his
Is she a porn star?
I don't know. It's porn body
Exposed
girl.
is what?
Tory Craig's with
Megan
Megan
Stallion.
Thee-
Apparently
Yeah.
it was. Or
Us,
like
I don't know.
Megan this like
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
all you need is a vet minimum together. That's it.
A what?
A vet minimum.
What did he do?
No. Anyways, he's apparently or allegedly dating Meg Thee Stallion. And then some like random like BBL bandit came out and was like showing all like the screen about, yeah, he was with me first, begging for me to come out, showing all the screenshots of him. I don't know if she just had a baby.
But like
What?
the times though,
yeah.
it kind of looked like
Overlapped maybe.
yeah.
I didn't pay that much attention.
Are we surprised?
No, but I think the things he was saying to her, like, I don't know if she still had a baby or was breastfeeding, but like, I guess she would like send him pictures, like, do Milk still come out?
Yeah.
And like, I want to like drink, like, I wanted to, like, you was just OD. Do Milk still come out? You are
Do Milk
offended.
still
You
come
need
out is
police to your
viral
door.
now. Yeah.
Do Milk still come out?
Oh, I did see that screenshot. I didn't get the context.
Like, are you crazy?
That was Tory Craig.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do Milk still come out?
Overage.
Damn.
Hard eyes, hard eyes,
That's
hard
worse
eyes.
than Zion.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does
that's
Zion
worse
say
than-
again?
Do you got
Lackadaisical? Or are you talking about on
what?
Zion? When he said lackadaisical.
That's hilarious. I haven't seen that.
Or you're
That's
talking
really
about the video and he's like, you're beautiful. No, you're
No,
beautiful.
no, no,
That
no, no,
one?
no, no.
Oh, no.
Or are you talking about lackadaisical?
No. It's when he was texting Mariah Mills, and then he's like, "What did he say? Do you have some?
waist beads.
No.
What he did. That is what he said.
Do you have some thick white woman for us or something?
Oh,
you don't,
oh my
you don't remember him
God.
saying that?
That's
No, I don't.
hilarious. I still think lackadaisical is the funniest word ever.
Yeah.
That one and take the or send the video
send
is
the-
one of the
send
craziest.
the pic,
Send the
send the
video is
vid.
the craziest one.
Send a video.
Anthony Edwards killed that one with send the video. But I send the video. Okay, you're being really rude. Send the video.
Send the
Like,
video.
all right, y'all.
You should have just
NBA
FaceTimed her.
YNs, man.
These YNs are out
FaceTime
of
her with a
control.
shiesty on so she can't say it to you.
He's white.
Yeah, that screen recording won't
Yeah, you can't
have as
screen
much
record this
gravity
one.
if I got a shiesty on.
This is nothing but a common YN. It's not me.
Nothing is safe anymore. Anyways, let's pull the plug on this. We'll see you guys next week.
Just like
Shout
she
out
did.
to episode
Yeah,
1.
baby.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
At the buzzer.
That's how you end.
Does milk still come out? I'm not asking him women if milk